Bobie chiri sorry a ewo kroma nyina si boni bia nim jo Muhamad kwa ni asofo kosia ya wo si hey ya wo si hey menti ase why me I won't waste time on this matter.
The question I'm catching in Kermufat catch for one can is if not now, when again? If not now, when again? Say, what is this in Kermufat? There's a kind and feel your sons will be never. Yes, I need CCM money and none. On the 7th of December, Bobie, the Cassessa ceremony. Islam Sunya Kotumano. What is the Islamic party? Nanyam Kupon, why did you Tata? The question I'm catching in Kermufat catch for one can is if not now, when again? If not
a chroma no kasa no me mama nyai kasa mama nyai kasa sad adia MPP for start no and I don't know whether NDC adwene maso ana say I don't want on say NDC nkwa ntimi nya adwuma ni nyina eya no motai kasa asem no. I disagree with the NDC leadership from Honorable Sami Jemfi office to National Chairman, the General Secretary. Anyway, NDC are winning elections there. 7 years behind the winning. So we assume this time around to they know what they are doing. You just take it easy. But you see, you don't allow such things like what Ishak Nyama Ejnawanwa Okekano. The Ghana Police Service is watching. Inti a Christopher or Ghana and Shasia and call it on Christians. Say Christians, yeah, dear, any John Muhammad, so Christians should vote for Muhammad. One trouble ever. But the MPP Bobie, look, Bobie, they are ready. Bobie no akosia a Muslim for and penny for 4-5B. And he said the same thing. The IGP is watching, the Ghana force they are watching. I don't know. Me, I am frustrated. I don't know. National Peace Council, they are watching. The Christian Council, they are watching. I don't know. Minim the kind of nipa penifre ni omuti omemu. I don't know. One ya now no akwa no akoka se ejimi fo nko ane no omuti. Omo ejimi so ampa. Kwasi afo nko. Kwasi afo ne do omo institution heads from the police to the army to a Christian Council to peace kwasi afo nko. Obi dim kwasi asem sei mo hwa no omo twa ma Bobie na list we na aka bibisa ni akote no na ya hyehyɛ boot ha any ayanyaw. Look at what Sheikh Nyama is doing. Look at what sana I can tampo Techiman I think Techiman of MPP parliamentary candidate oko free Fulani for e ka kire omo say gonja for ene o mention that tribe we any kokomafo empese Samira ebeye your friend say first lady because oye Fulani and gonja for any kokomafo. Look at all the me said that the video no send dampare or yet said they were Oh, you said the one who you said the one a chroma as a penny biante and NDC so they don't take up these matters. Since 7 and a dozen almost so say well, I believe they know what they are doing, so let me just leave it. No be ango can't tell me say Bobie pe kasa dodo. To the let me because I dear way NDC enya emomo say MPP omo fa ho nche wo da. Omo fa ho nche wo da. MPP say NDC e wa ban mu no omo nkrofo keka sa ansem say ya. Hey, they will never forgive you. They will make sure that the public will punish you. Yeah, your friend is a Napo. Naposi a chief imams. Ene a asofo, ene nam, ene omotre a yentrumun to gay. NDC, they don't care. So who you. They say the Kasabi abom when Mukokaya. That's also kind. So also kind. Hey. Well, and I'm a and yeah, and you better mubibia, but we just hope that you know what you are doing and you can win the election. Now, more you need ya, and you're from John Mahama to Sami Jemfi, and say, don't get ya, Namunina Moon told them. Munina Moon told them, Mao be a Mephi, because a quiet man for them, but fast will Krumano. Bontin kura wumpie no abedidi se oman ayabasa say na wakwaji position ni ye beboa wo se yiro ho na ji oman no efiri wo monsem ni anhwe how ye bekrakra oman no na say wo no odi bedi agura but then am kai no I know and ye bomb say they know what we are doing because just listen to Sheikh Nyama. But I'll move from NDC if and Yema say no, Orajo Mama should speak against it forcefully. The handlers of Orajo Mama should make sure so Becca said here. Oh, enya the papa, enya adianwa Sheikh Nyama and Baumia and Abomo pa. Baumia as a day cheska momo. Oko konongo ne those areas no Afram Plains. Any Santiman po areas. Kwame, and some more Kagu Fulani for now, the kind of things they are telling the Fulanis, it is so dangerous, it is so terrible. Yeah, Bobie tape open, Obien fee, Obien cache, sa na galamse na ye yo. Ekufuado nina busu ya fwa shase so mutu galamse. Baomiano shase so mutu galamse. Ye kan wasem ena nkola nketenkete ena mokasa dodo ena mfayin kosia ade ade gi ensem wie no na omo nyina beboa ene akufado num nyina ebusa se na ye hwan enti we no mbetwa mentokwa bi bibiasi ewo man mu ne ebusa se eyede ne ebeduru ha ade no so ahyase na one nkwasiafo mpanimfo te wo man mu a chese wo so ya na homete now, Dan Parimako organize a seminar talking about peace and their false information, the media. I'm saying, so what about them now? The police ni mo. Say police ni na be board them moment me. And Crawford, yeah, they are dangerous because they are MPP people. Umfi. And Crawford, yeah, they are too dangerous because they are MPP people. Dampare, you say ya the Yonu Aba, Yonu Yeron, or Yeron, obey IGP. Dampare, one Yeron, you Baba too. Indeed, the Omina will be careful and no more come to call police platforms or so. Mitimika Bisa, no master, police free. Omo screenshot to be normally ascending obekai sa no asres but the question is intim penifo mienu we no mo ya adwuma ema eso Ghana ani na mo kofie na se mo nam ne e bombo abaso a kofi buachi nam kroma ya mo hunu se abaso ba nkrofo de ma no dambare kofi buachi nam kroma mo hu abaso ba se de Ghana fo ani se gine ho You know, Indiana, don't you envy it? That there's also coffee save. Also appear to what the bonus are waka them. I didn't know people before you know. Panis will be. Oh, chain now ko ye Bobie. No have a family ko hangeme. I dear Bobie support to your mama. Oh, China a list over. Oh, China a honto. Why? Why? I didn't so more, you know. Media for a multimedia near you know, a despite this, Obiahu, Satefwe, Obiahu. But, and your problem, a Kwayebo Biedia or time near Buffrontino, or Casado, or Casado, Otto microphone, Chimasra Mencasa. Asama will come and challenge you. Master Mencasa. My boy, you mem. Minimum fee. Oh, yeah, madame for. Otto baby, meeting baby. Into a more charm about being a cock. Just listen. Bobie, no. Yeah, just play it for me. And your crowd.
What will benefit our people? Let's look at what will benefit our people. I have been selected partly because I'm a Muslim. So I'm selected because I'm one of you. I'm not representing myself, I'm representing all of us. So please support. Let us make a difference in Ghana in our generation. Thank you very much for that. Look at what will benefit our people. Let's look at what will benefit our people. I have been selected partly because I'm a Muslim. So I'm selected because I'm one of you. I'm not representing myself, I'm representing all of us. So please support. Let us make a difference in Ghana in our generation. Thank you very much for that. Look at what will benefit our people. Let's look at what will benefit our people. I have been selected partly because I'm a Muslim. So I'm selected because I'm one of you. I'm not representing myself, I'm representing all of us. So please support.
Enye Adiana Esine enye yo peace council kakra mo be dia free baomia botomuntino. You don't talk about these things. Odie opa ma joma ma huni pe bi nkoka bi ana NDC ni nkoka bi. But ni nyina ne say MPP for no make sure say they will spin it manato ewiase nyina for asum. Me that is where I have issues with the NDC. It's like, oh, we don't care. Uno be correct we didn't come out to me because na see lose you na yetu o mine mu. Then I'm busy percent you ukoje position or the heading. Ukoje position and na dey. Just what said that. So be position no what say no. Oh, Judy Ben Sabobi, I recently saw a video of another Imam claiming Baumia was responsible for constructing the Hajj village and arranging the first direct flight to Hajj. Well, almost. But say Christians say what Ghana, and so more to about Jomama. Baumia 20% crownya. 20%. So when you go to the Muslim community, talk about the economy. Who told you say you obioya kremoni the economy hu hia no na the onima ne say ne yonko kremoni net so? Who told you? And insult krama Muslims. You are insulting their intelligence. TSA Kinyama. Ye ni epa ho da bay na kremoni bi ebesaya ba. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Enti andisi for sunchini anke kanchira Christopher kroma Christopher nyina ansori anya campaign enti abaomia MPP Akufo-Addo muye nipa fun adwene kete eni nipa your friend MPP ni trim o man be se o man be bo o mu wia no mo de o mo say etene wo so say person o bo o man no because o mo nkrofo se National Media Commission o mo de bia se West Africa Foundation cultural report police and o judiciary and enti esia we ye nintro se into no so nanso o mo na edi bone no aka se shake Nyama Samre enka National Peace Council issue statement on him that no, you don't do this. You don't do this. Enya ade no akoso no a obi a hwe ne saa no wo ba omia ukosia ye muslimi fo a ka kire mo se ye yimi muslim emre ni nie ese mo hwe na mo boa me tunim nyansa say we also ye economic wiskid no talk to them about the economy, what you can do to help society. Me ho to me na kramoni ho to no a ye nyina ye ho atoye enya sa ye obi ate ne baby because we are all Ghanaians. Ghana asase no ye nyina ye dia enye baakofo dia enye obi adia ye nyina ye dia. So we need a leader. Eya obeye nsese ya ebe affect memene kramoni lives na a change ya brabo. So that minim se bibia adwuma a adwuma no under this leader no ebe koyie. Mi koyi niema o porter minim se taxes e wo form. These are the things we should talk about. Hwe de omunam zongo ekeka. Hwe de ba omuanom enenam zongo. And so Rasa Media and Finimu Tiemia, they should take up this matter very seriously. Media Madaruma, Munim Chayen, Samajan Fi, Yaya Nimishe, Munaja, Moabin, say. But the near money be a the earlier the better. Oh, yes, me, Sabi me, Lydia and this communication. Adia we no me yen to say documentary na ya fa form e the petition akwa Peace Council samonte ya dia me de bremo physically sa jimi no am the Peace Council no samonte ya de bremo monye na monhwe. They know, but the Peace Council, they are compromised. They have their money now. Omo didi o de hu omo a utimi say omo didi peche. And this nika semwa, they are quick to hear it. And you be beyond by fast what tears em nibiano. And umbetia issue one statement. Sheikh Nyamaka, Baumiaka, Oma say ye hon advert. Oma ma MPP for na ye me hu boy ba ko de e ya boy ne say me hu we share ne dabe. I think yesterday or 2 days ago on Facebook, either enye PK Sapon, but one of the MPP guys, and come me yi link no before me yi link na me phone no edum ye me saw enough for me to track ni bio e me ya say I think Dixon something you understand enye ade amoye no enye ade amoye no enye fe Baumia no ade amoye no sa ade because Baumia, whether you use tribal card or you use religious card, you can survive. Want to mean survive you, MPP. The way you want to go, but the idea is say, oh dear, young focus on Kremoforo so, as Antifo Wokumasini, the Omajimi, Ede ya Ombeto, near the Noa Baba Soso. Baumia, Ekroma Christians, yes, or more, ye compare Tiawo Baumia. Baumia, you and your wife Samira, your religion, can you survive? How can you survive? Minim nipa otu omo sa afo no a omo yes ade no. Minim nipa kra otu omo fo omo yes ade no. Ye ne anuanum kremofo atena kromu a yes Alhaji Aliu Mama aba sum oman. Alhaji Aliu Mama nkreti problem bia ma ye ne kremofo atena yes. Me ya wo mu Asante Mampozongo mini zongo fo no na atena sa ye ko bosakasaka na ye baso. I don't need to know your religion to know that you are my brother. The minima ne say minua Ghana ni mikoni ma minua Ghana ni e simple finito. Mishia Abu Ramadana bafo aminim say minua Ghana ni minua ni finito. It ends there. Why should there so be religion? Ehame. Say me ni Abu Ramadan e di agro na wo mitrimu say oye kremoni ehame saying India de no be a Christian I say how Sheikh Niama. So you listen to a friend say the master himself, my very good friend Bobie, you listen to him Ushian Kremofo, Utie Sheikh Niama, Ansah mo keka, Utie ti omo nkrofo no nkoma omudi on social media. It's sickening. But penny bia ni o man mu. So wo sika wasameye ekroma sisi ade e wo ha no. If you have money, you can do anything. Dan pare bejene kakrawa, yo nu bejene kakrawa, mo ajeje 1 cedi every corporal, sergeant so sa abedi IGP ni deputy. E dia isamre we na ese mo ye adwuma ma e hye awrade anu onyam. Afi na mo aye too corrupt. Yetewo ye hye. Asem we di asem beba da biu. Nti samanfo say say omo so raise say John Mahama a Christian, Assemblies of God, and the Christians should make sure that they shouldn't allow a Muslim to lead them. Okay, senti Kwame on my way baby direction ko de be. But obia ye din and obia share a Baumian and Crawford and Omoke can some talk about the economy. Talk about the Comrade Japan contra, but Comrade Japan the audio member. So I'll end it here and I make no and yadia me person me focus on it too much. It's not healthy. Mbwa obia yanka die betimi aye na yankoto abano. Fire non konkoto abano. Me I'm not voting for Muhammad because Muhammad is a Christian. Akufo-Addo ne ba efra Santimampon timeka say minua in this Akufo-Addo ware Santimamponi and Ashantis and Achims are the same people. In this year kwako tuaba say meka say John Mahama you gonje ni me kwako support na ide. No, I'm not voting for a friend say John Mahama because John Mahama Oyegonjani. I'm not voting for him because John Mahama or Christian. I'm voting John Mahama and the NDC because Mayor Womi Asantemem me share Asantemem puntu uyi di enkroma ene a champion ye to nchen. The PNDC NDC ekura Asantemen puntu mu be wo hamu chimu aduoson be 70%. Be 70%. Yankrofo a omo wo media mu omo free area ho your friend say minua Kwame Nkrumah tikese your friend say akwasinsia okatachi afrifa opa yan line omo nyina den nyina yentra round table ho yan line omo app yentra. They cannot mention anything ya MPPIA. Ubusa Akwasinsia Wadum FM in Ashanti region. Akwasi can't say anything. Oni bibiaka Mampon water plant a NDC. Ye station Mampon station NDC. Market no musiama a Mampon for one free a abemwa and a car said the 10 mention it. Major in your menina. When we see more air Asantemampon 4 project and kofa a zip line. E okofiase. We dey kwhwe ewura eya afu. Kwhwe ewura afu ho. Rollins ene dwa ekun na ene me say mamponi bi omde drone atwa eye mampon ekun no mu saa video di kwa wura mampon kro no ena am say ye mo fe Rollins ene ye we Rollins ene maye ekwai dem saa de be two new road saa ema mampon kro no ebie ye Rollins but Ghana abatu akwa tribal tia ne nipa ne bia ne afira they don't see anything go to Kumasi and Ramisia one of the engineers Kumasi kejetia adwuma no na mbusa senti phase 2 no e dey na see was it the authorities they don't even talk about the phase 2 the MPP authorities they don't even because also see MPP penny back in government no so omo release funds no mo fan enko phase 2 no also catch and say Ashanti region there they are beto aba so they don't want to waste money there me so the upper chroma yan france and for journalist wo chroma ne nyina yan trase bedwam ne ye musa say obia nkyere me metumi akyere ne ma NDC aye NDC aye e wa Ashanti region major projects serious projects ubusa omo ntimi nka but that's sorry at the TRCI MPP and that is what Baumia is doing at the Zongo communities. Talk about the Nipani betimi aye kawasem me Bobie me to be honest with you me nkwa sorry because me person me kwa sorry dem akote nkwasi asem me person me kwa sorry dem akote nkwasi asem enti me no me nkwa sorry me ji me Christ di me ji ni wu sorry edi me ji maru adidi me kai me Bible said them city as FBA mea media me mo bi ma me gira fefe ni si ase e me kan kire me say wo fufuo wo waduro mu a edi na ye ne tan ene de keka ho ene obi wo nse obi di ni nsa edi fufuo na ye ne tan me metra ma keka nkwase asem nkire me enti me nsi ho me ye hwe e wo asore dem ho me kwa asore dia me come na asore Methodist eni ye twini nya boko ni aka Yesu huri trefru mponko so no ye usana ye ne ye kro no mempe ayi the rules of the jar I domino so kurus ata esa no ametesa ba akoro say enyo mo tight eni odi no no woni businesses papa me te say no papa dey account sorry man no say I no mo di no konkonsa so odi o mo tight no no enya tight no odi papa na o ni businesses papa asha sorry yasi Ghana for hu o da o mo bro o sha sorry yasi da oni hwi o papa hotel ya esi ayi ye friend say kokobriko yi Kumasi so o papa hotel Kumasi papa se we ni bi wa mo ke kan say ba me fa ho because me no me fa me tight me wura hoda enya adwuma me fa me tight also oyi de post hwan o ka kire na sorry man say we anti tight anko heavy aba kwakura no obewu no afi no oka so afi no oka the cross say forgive me no onim so atreki wo mo yeah see your friends oyi de po won a no atreki wo onim say atreki asori man no so that they will bring more no abeye sikani say woni ne madidi amen awie afi no oba betra ka kire mo say eni bible mu nti opa acho omo mfa enche no me nkwa so dem nko ye hwe me means you won't conquer your she. Intimate empenifo, Ghana empenifo. Aya in an animal info. Krobia Santeko Tokohine. Frebaomia namuntu omofo. Frebaomia na MPP for no ankasano. Almost throw NDC leadership way. Yeah. Me manage your mama. Me fa video no. Me fa way. Me try me campaign so speed. Me comments here. Omo tie adwama no mapie. Na me de a kire ohene. Look at this. Rollins obeyo. Yan na ma Rollins na Rollins ye powerful no obeye. Na me papa join here. Akwa trim yere de. Onya shed set no atwi so say that no wa say go trim your do. Me all mind the trim yande. Na nyame ni ina emom de John de. Trim de pa de. It trim yande de say Olumide ntrende itrende papa no nya de na chia no to so sada I say that's right you know tremende de ne ene de papa itrende de pa na nka me du be chiri Ghana anyina ahemfie biara meko mfiro am kotogba fedo mfiro me ko gama nche ho me de be chiri obi ase look ade nipa no woye nie mebo ho ka afelefu Land Cruiser miensa ne de akini that day aye ho adwuma se wo mo anka hwe ya ne ma come nkola agu krom because me nim say me numbers tell enkromofo do ya say wa Ghana ana Christians so do ya say wa Ghana and the sign also person okwo a yanko when your friend boot for boot say start also penwa yanko ba we de obi a but what comes so more strategy ya de ya ma fans nkwa ya de momomenu an ya twema mo ti ya ba hwe momomenu amamo sa na ya bompa ya so se Awurade emoa mo na mo adwuma den ba bi o man na duru no se Awurade anya ya dom ama joma ama me somu a eniemba be ha adwene ba bi o man ni gina nye tina ya na ye ka chem se monyina mo ho ebi ase your alternative bia enka we know what to do me Bobie say enka maybe for once can make change me nsa but you look at the work NDC John Muhamad did any asemwa obi be ka che ase yenso no enhwe any amane a ye dia baba be dru it's just I mean fair that ye kwekwa akofa John Muhamad na ba say look chairman to aso Kwabena Japan Kwame, I'm sorry, some mountain. But Kwabena Japan kotena City TV. Oh, City TV there no. Oh, very good. Me pamcho me ka Kwabena Japan. Oh, onipa MPP ni me ka omo asemo a they don't get it. Now listen to Kwabena Japan and now on City TV. Say some friend is a channel 2 as a channel 1. Okay. Omo that first no 1. Okay. Gabi channel 1. Guy watch the channel 1. Okay. So enra Kwabena Japan kotena ho. Me pacho baby bia will be and just listen to Kwabena Japan carefully, then you understand the greed in the MPP and how they want to keep the country for themselves, whether good or bad. So mine be bo na some kura power more. They don't care. Just listen to Kwabena.
He was the head of economic management team. So if the currency moved from 4 to 16 under his tenure,
it is one
we
of the
should question his competence in dealing with whatever he promises on the economy, because that was the basis.
Then Muhammad should not be standing.
Well, Muhammad's currency exchange depreciation was not like
that's
yours.
not what I'm talking about. I'm saying yes, we are comparing records.
And on the currency exchange rate, yours is worse.
That is why
he was the head of economic management team. So if the currency moved from 4 to 16 under his tenure,
It is one
we
of the
should question his competence in dealing with whatever he promises on the economy, because that was the basis.
Then Muhammad should not be standing.
Well, Muhammad's currency exchange depreciation was not like
that's
yours.
not what I'm talking about. I'm saying yes, we are comparing records.
And on the
what I'm saying
rate, yours is worse.
That is one.
But that's very important.
It is important. There are many
exchange
things.
Rates, inflation,
there are many things that we have done
are the critical rates.
There are many things that we have done much better. And so we are carrying our message to the people, and it is resonating with the people. Yes, we accept the difficulty of the exchange rate regime. We know that. We accept that. And he's moving on.
Has he accepted that? Has he apologized to Ghanaians?
He doesn't need to.
He politicized it.
Why do you? Why? Because I mean, the fact that you are not able to attain certain things doesn't mean you should come and apologize. I don't understand this obsession with apologies.
He said if the fundamentals are weak,
we have an election to win.
He needs to deal with that.
We have an election to win. We are confident our message is resonating with the Ghanaian people. They will take the decision on the 7th. And you and I will come and sit here and see Dr. Bobie do 53%. And then you see that the people, they respect him, they trust him, they believe he's a good person, and he's the one who, he has got clarity of thought.
He was the head of economic management team. So if the currency moved from 4 to 16 under his tenure,
it is one
we
of the
should question his competence in dealing with whatever he promises on the economy, because that was the basis.
Then Muhammad should not be standing.
Well, Muhammad's currency exchange depreciation was not like yours.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying yes, we are comparing records.
And on the currency exchange rate,
Kwame. Obi ji say Kwame Japan. Na aka say o ye bodaminia. Of Kwame Japan obodam. Of abodam. Me na me nim say Kwame Japan ye bodaminia. Enkada me nsori ntumi ka nkoni fie da se be ko hwe me wofa. I used to go to him because na say asandfo mpanimfo no mo ye politics no ye asandfo nkola no ye sa na etie baby e beduru a ye nua ho bia no we make sure say we push yes say ye hu se wagimi me no ya de na me hu se wagimi a eno ano no. I mean, when I'm walking away from something, I walk away without turning back. Me and sim my life muda ade bia no a me ya eba mtrim say ade we me nya biu, then you will see me walking back. No, me sikwa so a me sikwa so de obeye opa kumnantwie wo machi aman me mfa ho. So even when I'm with somebody and decided to walk away, me I walk away. Me pen kwase asem and I mean him do obetimi aye untimi nya hwe bibia no abetimi aye ede na be ye ma me hwe ade kra person obeye ne ye ma me hwe untimi nya hwe kasa da be kan wo machi ye ne de mfa ho. So Kwabena Japan, just look at Kwabena Japan. Now Bernard Erefi ni bibi, our message is resonating. And can say Bernard Busan say a dear messenger, tell us. Kwabena Japan say Baumia ehun so Baumia be paya chew. Ade na so paya chew. Obi antimi anya bibi na so paya chew. This Baumia guy was calling John Mahama incompetent. His wife was insulting John Mahama on platforms. My own sister Samira was insulting John Mahama. John Mahama echen Samira bebre. Ebi kura Samira ni nuanom panimfo bia ni wan yonko ene John Mahama. She was okojina platforms no di John Mahama tempoto. No one in a bush and 4 ball munsem na ye omo de. Ada ya John Mahama the cities every 1 city echo 4 cities. So when you see Mahama, we see incompetent. When you see when you see really your husband is supervising 1 city, 17 cities, $1, 17 cities. Your husband. And you get worried when people insult your husband. But when you were insulting John Mahama, you were okay. Everybody around you was clapping. Sister Dionim Kasao. Today, people are using various forms of adjectives for your husband, and you get worried. Sister, now you say we are say, "Udie bra, ubecha bro, unko tubanche." And now nije yanchina sa proverb no. Udie bro se for moi, eye bro na abecha. Unko tubanche. And today, onipa no no say obi ye incompetent, or your joinfunu went me anye no. Today we are doing $1, 17 Ghana cedis, different 14 cedis. Say any pano, walk from Japan, and quickly, you go to Kwabena Japan on Baumia during Omo Aino. Omo a primary no. You just heard a Kwabena Japan, and over Kwabena Japan. Ya Ghana ni bi obe hunu Kwabena Japan bia su no so ordinafu enenam aduane.
We must be honest enough to admit that the Akufo-Addo government, despite chalking successes in road and health infrastructure, tourism, and of course education, it has struggled to deliver on a number of fronts. We started out saying that we're breaking dependency on the Western donor agencies. The slogan, Ghana Beyond Aid, rang from the Jubilee House with intensity and vigor. But today, we lie on a stretcher before the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, and Ghana has become, in the eyes of many, a case study of how not to do it. It is true that the international climate has been hostile, but how many countries have had inflation skyrocket to 54%? And in fact, food inflation hitting the roof. And our city only just slightly recovering after a wild tailspin last year. These are stark signals of economic distress, and we cannot hide these facts. We've had to endure a painful debt exchange program with our pensioners laying siege at the finance ministry. Our party, the MPP, cannot afford to put forward those who led us to this state. I want to repeat myself. Our party, the MPP, therefore, cannot afford to put forward those who led us to this state and expect Ghanaians to embrace them during the 2024 election. We need a new face, a pair of clean hands, a leader to reconnect with our base and end the trust of Ghanaians. We must be honest enough to admit that the Akufo-Addo government, despite chalking successes in road and health infrastructure, tourism, and of course education, it has struggled to deliver on a number of fronts. We started out saying that we're breaking dependency on the Western donor agencies. The slogan, Ghana Beyond Aid, rang from the Jubilee House.
I feel so sad. Say, yama politics about done as a corn game, a corn man. Oh, I said matrikio. Obet me a kujna kase, and no our confidence say, the man can cry with me as I could beat you omo. A bit me a tricky woman. It's so sad. But who was him? Bernard Avle. Come na Japan to him. Or can't same way. Oh, how was I then? Yini video no na botchere no. Say Kwabena, o can say any. Now just reconcile with your current position. Say when your bodemina. Just reconcile. But when him the Omriya boys, you know, o kono harder. Member programs would be you know, friendship no be style. Yanka Bernard Kayen or boss have video which they woke up in Japan. Ti Kwabena, o makura ti fi omu hunu se wa bodam. Wo na wo Kwabena Japan na wo be ka kire ye say. or minor economy no at the stretcher so Kwame. That time when Kwabena Japan air castle no crano, the dollar was around 14 cedis. The dollar was around 13, 14 cedis when he was telling us that economy no at the stretcher so. That time na afeni ako IMF na dollar no in 17. So Kwabena Japan, a dear ben about with 3 months would say, even with 14 CDs or minor other stretcher so about bedroom 17 CDs, and you are telling me now, say now is better than before. Kwabena, what about them? Kwabena Japan bodemini complete. What about them? What about them? Kwabena Japan, what about them? What about them? We are bodemini complete. Yes, all treke baomianuma peskani biadi. But you see, your integrity is very, very important. Unipa onye wiase japade nyina na dey. Wa bodam. Just listen to Kwabena Japan. Kwabena Japan say that time another dollar near 14 cedis no with the current situation oh how onipa anka so fix the economy no want me no say MPP for you no obetimi ababeli di womo abewini eye 2024 elections then America krani na Kwabena Japan it was say they have a message, they have a strategy, and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will get 53%. How bakadi menene kai Kwabena Japan pa hey you almost a me okunu we ayo ni na me kura sa me oku ofere me you go nya na fene me just listen to yourself. You go Japan kasa and when him say oh sa 1970 80 politics no ene wo mutrimu omo ka asem a omo fu say and the internet wo the Kwabena Japan uko studio a just play yourself back, listen to yourself and some wa kan fa Bawumia ho Ansah no akwa rest studio ho ene obi dia ba no pound 21 Ghana cedis ene Kwabena Japan. Go and check NDC Jomama 8 years. Omu free abem na inflation ye say. And inflation ye say. Na fu abo ye say. And na fu abo say. All the indicators, and that was what Bernard was trying to point out to him. All the indicators, you pick every indicator, economic indicator, and tell me where you guys did well. Yes, so we are dealing with margins. Jomama NDC, they picked it from Kufuor $1 to 1 point something cedis. Let's say, say 1 cedi. Fair, I don't have any problem. They were able to hold it to 1 to say 4 cedis. What I say with difference just 3 cedis. Strike the percentage. What for the free 4 cedis within 8 years? Even if you are doing 7 Ghana cedis, yes, we will agree. Just do 7, 8 Ghana cedis, we will agree. You are doing 17 Ghana cedis, and unim. Here, Kwame sa Bawumia de na de sende me no. Say international issues, challenges, jump here amanya. Say Bob Mame Bawumia ya what MPP for no, and I say world economic crisis no. NDC was facing same problem, and mebo the Bawumia e catch NDC that time because NDC was making same excuses as some Bawumia e call a year seminar kwa catch na omo say ai e den na e wiase challenges etimi jump on my bia na Ghana nkwa na be hitie. Go to Burkina, go to Togo, check their inflation indicators, check their economic indicators. Ghana and Kwana COVID by. And check how much we got during the COVID. Sika Nyaye, compare it to Burkina, compare it to Togo, compare it to Cote d'Ivoire. Even with the COVID money, to me I accounted for. No, to me I yes, I'm ready. Muntie Obiantie Bawumia, just listen to Bawumia. In opposition, talking about world challenges.
You have to ask is how can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire and all the surrounding countries and only attack Ghana? How does it happen? You have to ask is how can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire and all the surrounding countries and only attack Ghana? How does it happen? You have to ask is how can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire and all the surrounding countries and only attack Ghana? How does it happen? You have to ask is how can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire and all the
because that time NDC was explaining that there was a world crunch issues about Ebola and other challenges. Mahmoud Bawumia busa womo say dey ena Ghana nkoa ena aye affected etwam Cote d'Ivoire etwam ena uno mu di nkomo na busa omo the same question say eyeda na economy na duru a na omo kwa kokfa NDC excuse ni bi e de aba na onim say your friend say pandemic ni ade adinti into nkwa na esa ho sa Kwabena Japan esa Togo ho esa babia na pain. Meanwhile, in this pandemic, Ghana is the only country ya je COVID tax. Ya rieno ya je ho tax Ghana nkwa Ghana nkwa Kwabena Japan nim Unim say Bawumia is extremely incompetent. I mean, a very clueless guy. They know. Omunim. But if you say, se met me the campaign nechi, Namasha Kambu, Numanya Biadia. Fine, because baby I made dreamy political career and I ye. To say, no, made better than a poor mine. Kukwa face. No akwagene de intika Kwabena Japan free fie no fa on one video yi and o boy no tie ne ho ensem o kafa Bawumia ho a o ka asenka sabita frache ana o tie na no aheda sese obekwa kwa nkwasi asem Kwabena Japan we are santini Kwame 8 years Gonjani adhunu nyansa John Muhamad just 4 years old. John Muhamad nya 4 years. 4 years, John Muhamad say, well, see a year more than Kajetia market a siwo. Car park a crowd, John Muhamad Jaya. A yes, a movie, Grano. Want me and ye. Kwabena Japan, you are happy with this. You are selling your own region. Oh, to Ashanti region, now a guafum. Wafunu asese tie gu na so no o to Ashanti region ni wadi onkwa ye ne didi whether Bawumianum or be develop Ashanti region or develop you and found KJTR phase 2 8 years in nothing. Race course nothing. Buankra nil. Baby BNU. Why? And you feel that all is well. Tubekwa ko di echira kwa ko di kakra. Young what's up, Kwabena Japan web you. Young what's about me on Peace FM. Kwabena Japan, sorry.
I think it's a video. Make around him, could share Mr. Boy Kintampo in your penny back, so I have for them. Ashanti region, Kumasi Kwadim, whom bear 6. But I think they're about maybe 30 in number now, from the original 123. Almost so better to be. Okay, can in Abuma, it does not exceed 900 people.
Okay.
They were GDA say, Omunim party in the Fapim, Omunim party in Abakosem. They know, say, this is a very important landmark, a watershed election. Because we'll be in who are when you're third term. And right now we need a leader who can restore the confidence of the party, the grassroots. So we need a set of clean hands. It's very important. That is why there is a need for a drastic departure from the status quo. Kwame, in my honest opinion, an extension of the status quo will not enhance our chances.
Can you see? Because now cannot purchase a Nisa to Abama Dr. Baumia. That's what you mean.
The American say party he answers after 16 solid years of that leadership.
So Baumia out.
A new freshness that can go and engage the Ghanaian people, and especially the party base.
Come on, 80 say Baumia out. According to Kwabena JJ Paul, GD said party here freshness.
News.
What I'm saying is that we need a change in the status quo.
That's right.
We need fresh leadership after 16 years.
That is my view.
Kwabena, what does it mean? It simply means that the leadership of MPP is a free ho, not for Froba. Now leadership is say nipa ba akope ofri mu, a minima ujina. Dr. Baumia. That's what you mean. So
I'm not denying what I'm saying. I'm just telling you as it is. If you want to capture it,
so let's move forward.
That's what I'm saying. I think it will enhance our chances of winning in 2024.
Good.
When we have a new deal.
Great.
And that new dawn is so reflected by Mujamuno Kwabena Ejepo KAA.
Kwabena, that new dawn includes Kwabena.
I think say video make around him could share Mr. Boy Kintampo in your penny back so I have for them Ashanti region Kumasi Kwadim whom bear 6. But I think they're about maybe 30 in number now, from the original 123. Almost so better to be. Okay, can in Abuma, it does not exceed 900 people.
Okay.
And why? Of a Muguya Nimasio Muguya Nimase Muka Hombi and Uncle Foya Asante for a empany for you greedy. Oneko for Manumia mo de Only President Kufo Monum, the Munkwa Mubedi. Monum ya mo de papa. Boninti. Yesu shano asantini fani di on what man can fufu a no de decide di nkwa yaguso. Boninti monum de mu di boni. Yebeka ye fi asem. Me a igbeni pani ya de a or the koni krum ono anasem. De anyama asem. Mu me boye din. To come to Japan, Ukwa Ashanti region. Now share 8 years. The mills name Muhamad. Yeah. Now share a yamu 8 years we are. And here when it's home. Are you happy? Munina mo ko school abrochire. Munim said the Bruni city. Recently, UK, one of their MPs, Labour Party MP, young lady, and he disagreed with the Prime Minister, who is the leader of the Labour Party, or resign as MP. Oh, baby. Yeah, dear Diane, a com, the different and I do 8 for near Guinea, a some kind of guya terrimu, no pepper, na Santino, says a yard Jimmy. And I do know really, I my Yahoo. No bonanum to or you are the tower of Gunuko, aha, and then you may have a campaign, and then when you're not fell card or any uncle. Asa on minimum mine on Japan, San what here. Guya ni mu asesa, mu guya ni mu asesa, because Kanti one cannot cry one. Guya ni mu asesa. Musika na mu ani kabre tokrom obeka akira wo se ade ya esi yenye obedu abontia kakra obedi enti sa me NDC ntimi anya niam akufad ne ba omi aye na ensi da na me makwa abontia na makwa campaign say after 4 years and now 8 years now why your mind tan say na say NDC your mind tan say ya na me Bobie Ansah na masore na me yare are me did that process me did that process echeme no nipa be di say ube jaho we ya dey wiase we ube jaho yente Canada Japan na me fanwie mutimi ya de na odampo for say abos market tre Japan no abos market tre odada na ho many classmates bi ka kire mi o say sa na ote odada na ho. You sat on TV that your loyalty is to your party MPP. Now how do you patriot into patriotism no is to your party. Hey. Ya hu nipa di obu ama omo ankeni kwase ebu omo kura ho. Ma waste me respect kwa.
But
have microphone mama yeah. Were you okay?
No, me are very disappointed but
okay. I don't know
how. Because me baby a yankopon di medri. Me chira wo kwan na say enenko an ya obedi a. God knows I've done my part.
Okay.
Maybe I'm a country and went because you can't beat Muhammad. Now see me and Kase, my coca we lost the election in 2022. Oh yes. Yes, Miss Ru.
What exactly did you mean by that comment? Because who we need MPP flag bearer, yeah. Obia se Kennedy back campaign on Adudanko Kufuado,
yes,
and MPP government.
Yes.
But the same can say they lost the election in 2022.
Yeah.
And now NDC communicators as a can buy no.
Let them say, me catch straight. So I don't know the man making it straight and then me making it straight. I was referring to Bawumia. Because Bawumia and the catcher say, if your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate will expose you. I mean, me makasa.
Okay.
Me win here. I can easily defend it because me policies I'm there, but President Akufo-Addo free SHS will be maintained. One district, one factory will be maintained. But others messes them. But the economy itself, me can't Ghana for any party for a bit my stereotype. They don't want to listen. Media catch the woo. Nessa we a delegate na ubi ebe convince wa. Na wo I'm guys and throw. Obanyini. Now say maminka. Na emra mimi sika ehye no. Obi ka jam say me MPP ni tie nyimi sika ntonche. Na sika no say mimi di ahia. Am I the only businessman ni sika ahye? What you say?
Okay.
Now no me ka say we pe na aboso kan for ka say adenti no wa moyedi. Ye nyina ye buafu a ye twen. So the ba omi aba say ne be si atoatia. Because the man went out there when your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate will expose you. Has it changed? If $1 to 4 cedis, also fundamentals are weak, and $4 to 12 cedis, also fundamentals near weak.
Almost say a quarter matter. They are not all your boy MPP.
Oh, yeah, boy, and then a cobonia. I also can't many baby who say, Sadia way and a bet me a lose.
Almost Kennedy is campaigning for the opposition and DC.
Now, opposition for Montigana. Opposition for Tigana. Omusikashi, woman. Please, what kind of cheap argument is this?
Okay.
Opposition for Tigana.
Okay.
They know. Me, I'm rather telling you so that who will be big. So obey your before 2024 they are
okay,
because businessmen are meshia womu ebimo car dealers am koshio mu otema ebeshio mu kumasi ene enya ayo madwin say okay, you punish us.
And Sir Kennedy Kase MPP lost the election 2022.
Me for example,
yeah,
miss at all, but
have microphone, mommy. Yeah. Were you okay?
Oh no, me are very disappointed. Okay. But
okay, I don't know how.
Oh, because maybe
all right. Oh, then I asked Kennedy Japan, and to move the campaign next year. So that time when Kennedy Japan cast winning, the dollar was around 13, 14. Today, the dollar is 17. You are still going round. So that time now, okay, no. Kwame, Saturday no okay no. Yamba say 14 cedis no. And a free Saturday no. Ebepem say ebeto abey no. Enka bi $1 na timi about 12 kra ampo no a. Then enka Canada Japan be convince me anka meti ase. So oh, ade na yeye. Ade na ti chen kwa na ekro. 14 cedis no. Now wo Canada Japan say Aboso kind for near business community so mbe punish a MPP. Now a 17%. You are telling me say you win. And you na be win here. Tell me how you can win. Tell me. Obia Jimmy muna munim yansa. Tell me. Tell me. Say you mu NYS obe wiemu a. Tell me kwa ya be fa so win. When it was even 14 cities. Now say I have 17. Power drew 21. Say see a light bill, water bill, unprecedented. Next 3 weeks as next 4 weeks, almost have a light bill more. I did not jin some now food inflation. And now, Kwame checking food inflation, it was around 20 something. 30. Do you need even figures? Ask them. Busomo, full staff. So you look at all this and you are still confident going out there. How? Kwame Japan 53%. How? ka 50.1 point no me hunu say o ya o board dam no o ho our message is resonating. A dear message was our message is resonating. I say MPP ni awakwa rally awo befi. Ay ena dia nana kasa. Nana say ene brofo. Nana wi brofo ya. Was it anado say? Was it nana brofo? Brofo waka brofo say. Sa our message is resonating. A dear messenger sa hekaba. Anyway, let me just take a break with Belakwa. My mental health in here. Mental health and social media. Social media can be a great way to connect with others, but it can also have a significant impact on our mental health. Constant exposure to unrealistic expectations, comparisons, and online pressure can lead to anxiety, low self-esteem, and even depression. It is important to remember that social media only shows a highlight reel of people's lives. If you find that social media is affecting your mental health, take a step back, unplug, and focus on activities that bring you joy and peace. Just take Belakwa and chill, relax. I'm so sad. And you, and yet. All right, that's it. Yawa. So good. Young way.
Ghana ya sase batana. Yami eshano da. Wamano ni ma penyi dala. Na wamano do. Eya sase batana. Empe oku. Eji ahobu eni. Neki kebi asia subiye. Inti asemena use. Yesu Ghana iye. Anya sape dachi chirima. Leba bebo yenfo.
Yantubiye.
Susumrebe baby. Wapwagana. Nagana beyo. Eyo ifrime nwaro. Susumrebe baby. Wapwagana. Nagana beyo. Eyo ifrime nwaro.
Soya. David Agbanyaga. Vivian upon. Amotai. Hey, Mami, if you have stopped that, I miss you rough, Massa. Maybe somebody there on this street where they like me. I don't like this matter. Come away. Papa Mu. Kontomponi konkonsa Kwabena Japan.
Anyhow,
Chrono anyhow. Pesemin kuminya greed. Richard Ampa. Audu Isaka Asumaila. Arona Mole. Live on 100.5 Citizen Show. We are back here. Studio issues. Honto. I join here. Listo Nana Kusipoku. Join us this afternoon. We have Haruna Muhamad, Director of Operations, Mass Action Committee, will join us in the studio. And Honto Akwaba. Boko dear. Honto Ansah you be call issues about Kwabena Japan interview on Bawumiani ade no minim so one notices ade we ya Bawumiani mo ye religious campaign bi that all Muslims should vote for him because this is the time for a Muslim to lead the country. So no monitor me bo Sheikh Nyama and Bawumiani also on the tape no maba obia amfi, but that's fine. Then after JM Shia a friend say asofo no enkrofo na ye video enkremofo no toaba a Christopher na adwene say I don't know. They are waging a religious campaign. Names one notice here because you are in the media space.
Akra menchia etifo ne ahefo menchia producers. And we na abaka medical kasim ya kire say. Afia bato no. Mahama campaign no. Bawumia napo. Omaye mu 70%. Mahama no 30 no uja.
How?
Because Napo Napo share into abase.
Grofo do afu edi e chese ma fere poto.
Napo share into abase. Chire ma semba ko na poaka obi e floating voter. Na adwi wo fi obehwe so ato abade ama MPP. Nemum na ponsa ma waka nyina obi we floating voter ne tiwo fie ebeto abati ya MPP. Hwe Bawumia. O hwe Bawumia sa so kra keke na sa keke. Sa wo de to aba beto abati ya no.
Oh, how? Na sa de
na sa keke o hwe abeto abadi eta no obi o sa offbeat. Obi o sa offbeat bia wo mental problem. Nipa bia o sa offbeat or mental problem.
No, but that's a brofo sa offbeat.
Another brofo muni mental problem.
And brofo by nature. India brofo nyina abodam.
Abrofo nyina Chris Brown no whatever.
Jomi nyina abodam.
Metie, enya brofo nyina na sa offbeat. Abrofo nyina na sa offbeat.
Na Chris Brown we bibini na so ye broni.
American, right?
America, where you are.
And your brother, offbeat.
I'm talking about white.
And I'm because of white, no.
And your woman nature.
And your nature.
What was offbeat? That no more tears.
And you're no correct.
Oh, won't
that be? And your white in Yana is offbeat.
Yes, sir, no more tears. That's how God created them.
Yankopa more,
son of Mutia.
And yes, sir.
And you know, Yankopa
more.
Sometimes learn some more.
That be Nana. I would disagree and I would debate you
don't need
1,000 years.
Say
white in Nasa of
almost
offbeat. There be any
the way I was somebody read them no.
Mental problem pa. When you say bro for white or more mental problem than us. And yama okwa the brony a betina shed them. Africa take care on the old when I'm speaking my and then party neighbor and in the bed so but so call abrochi hodum wa ya de na hye dem apeketeka our friend so because
they take care of their people. We don't take it.
Yes, I'm a fan of one castle argument now. Miso mental problem. Yeah, nane a dambo mental problem no. Enye dambo biya ne e ka mental problem a enye dambo madness nko. Obi o mental problem a. Say bi wetimi na di nkomo. Mo ba sire medi agro. Mo to on mo nani free no so kakra bi. O say o kasa ono nkwa na o kasa. Ai say Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo ti dwom mo di nkoma nani ba no kakra so obi anu wa lura fikura so cameras ni so.
Na obi be enu a say ye.
Na make to say mental problem no. Ye woni this one be.
Nti obi o pe achinije ti say no mental problem.
No.
That's why.
So argument now when me here so kita superior argument they are fine. But in this case,
Commissioner was say Michael Jackson does not dance of Michael Jackson ye broni.
Michael Jackson ye broni, but Nana I can tell you say Abrofonya na dance off beat because
we are say on top of is telling you the truth. Just take it.
It is never the truth.
Okay, let's continue.
Eminem or Ebroni and I say bibini or sa off beat.
Eminem no why.
So we need more Eminem.
Yes, I will bonk on you, maybe.
Unim Eminem. Tinyo mi na sa off beat. Tu rebo mi asaswa. Ebe dikra na show. Yes, say na mam samanfo ne abosom pese ku obi a. Ye bo ne dam ansa na ye kuno. Izo ma bodam. Yeti Ghana yi. Efri Kwame Nkrumah pen su besi ne. E Christopher enkramofo. Yeti odom kanen na wo ye Kristo ni na akopɛ kramoni ba na edin ba na kra na nkrofo keka kyese nya din biu
are
yese
are
that's chief imam and that's chief imam ne ozu bamba mi o say a Christopher ni nkrofo nyina ye ba ako. And they say no. Okaka ye ka say betuba. O ka wa se mi ye na re ko si.
Asewe. Ko je ebu abet.
O ka wa se mi ye. Musa Jasmakati na ka Jasmakati go e de nyabi.
Why
Jasmakati e kramoni, o ye kramoni.
Ere mi bi dia o.
Kramofo ye to za fia o net patia no.
Mi dia o.
Some kind.
Video o.
The Titan say, Oko even some of the African countries, this is Nigeria, classical example Nigeria. A Christopher in Cremophobity Adwanguma so. It me ko shake sorry dan it me ko shake Cremodano. Ghana yentisa. Na obefa Ghana, though say Ghana yes secular country, a bit me say Ghana ye Christian country. Na over population no. It's about 70 to 80% a Christopher. Maximum 30% a Cremofo. And it's a winning nyansa pa na wadwimu enya wadwimu na count. Na so wo contest. Na contest no o fa na esom so a. Mahama ye Kristo ni, Baomia ye Kremoni. Wono ba Mahama no nukuta edom kase no. Ye Christopher no. Wono no konko gina ba bi nka se Montu aba ne mame because me yo Kristo ni na me ma kwan makramofo ma me die so ono no nkan. Now we are minority. Wo ko gina simpie so ko campaign say yentu aba ma kramofo ntu aba ma because you are kramoni a. Say be one what shoot yourself in the foot. Tina make us o ma ye campaign na mama hama. Enti se ba omia nam no campaign say enkramofo nyina ntu aba ma because we are kramoni a. Now you're Christonia indirectly no or catch yourself also to Abama Christoni because we're Christoni.
No, but why?
Was side campaign na say a brown moko MPP internal primaries and our chassis. Okay, Cabo. Yeah, okay, Cabo.
You more Cabo Diano.
Monsieur share a one was chassis. Internal primaries no no chassis Cabo mu campaign mo de chassis eno no ama Canada Japan ebebubo mu
so mo
yes o mu say tija no ena o mo twi o mo ho ena o say in such a way Baomia dangerous
very
oko voter region no kono ordinary no akoka kire omo say party no adu ebreso say esrimfo ediso enti e wo say esrimfo nyina ento aba omo ko voter original no makoka kire votarians say omo no asantefo mu omo enti omo hwe no man to omo ba amfa ama asantini a opre eye presidential as a flag bearer MPP mu. That was the campaigner na Kabo Baumia omo de sha ase MPP mu. He succeeded because already no matter asantefo no a omo na beka se party si omo na aso dodo no ano omo jisika anu mu yi omo de mae ti Baumia free say obesa succeed. In any case Udia na waye ewo zongo anankramumu a ye behwe so e de ato abade ama wo andakofo national mosque yesika ndai yamfa sika amra mo manwie ni sheka sikwe mo $10 million o mani mahama ka ho bi no mo secure sa land no ye tetre mu ma ba bia ne yesi schools nyina mahama ka ho kozongo communities mahama make sure efa ye nuanom nkramofo maayo amema omunimu ade emo scholarship ye do mu ko Cuba omunkonko sua eye ayasa enfamra ne emesa omumra eye hospital ne clinic se wo eye Muslim community because ye nuanom nkramofo no se oba penfo kra ko hospital a we gynecologist omo ensem fata bebre kokowo uko aswase napo ni constituency ema ezongo su forma bebre ko wo hono mu a owu ya na ne kunu apam ne se mu o mafie because amakwa ama bema enye ne yira na enye ne kunu ahwe ne ho enti mahama emie the special scholarship de ma omo sele be ya omo benya santete no ma ba behwe enti na mahama sade ba 2020 say part of the manifesto no obe make sure say basic special mock de be ma nkramofo because the way nkramofo handle omo efunu no different from Christopher ne ye ne ayehu ne sa no omo de ne bibia esronko empo de we omo si bo omo adakamna efumna de omo si bon different de omo si sie efunu no different omo bibia esronko wo ba ne de na waye Mas Mahama NC Hajj village and akufo analiwu Mahama vice president rekramoni na ye nuanom nkramofo free northern region tamale ebe hat omo awiem ewo airport obetimi da ho na otwimienu na otwemiensa na otwen flight ode beko Mecca ma no mo dan tuntumu Professor Mas Mahama Christopher mienu NC Hajj village and omo de ma omo de show mani munyam Mahama free abamu 2016 no am making sure say plane to me to from Tamale airport straight to Mecca utu free nkran no bedu ajawo when him na nyama Mahama when the man kramofo holiday Rollins and no kra na nchen no the office of the national imam when they create here and the Rollins I no recognize yes sign am na me no ka say Mahama sa kan ni policy and as the programs are oh yes nyame adum na photo abamano or Saturday national holiday ba ko be kankrabofo no because obi a wa kire kom bosome now we say oh man holiday oh man da kope no ano Saturday break kiri wi nyina wabre to Saturday ba be kan ho wo ba omi aba record ye den wonyanum nkramofo a kire kom ba omi onya kiri wi ada ba omi onya kiri wi ada obi obeka che se ba omi onya kiri wi ada Bamia onye chiri yada wunuanum aye chiri wia na omu breki no akwa wia obi mo from port na wo de akwa che krono de obi afemu ni nyina ne boni a waye na wade bosomi asi wode ne yafunu ato ho wonidi onum nsuo esre ala se ala amfa ne boni nche no owie na Bamia obebreki ano akwa wia wo de krono de emo kronomo and other kokomano. This is Bamia record. Ekufu ado kaso ba besi modern secondary schools ama yezongos 8 years ni wotimi si baako want to me and see and to record and saying ankramofo hweso emfa to abama Islamic University na Bamia ka Saudi Arabia ken e ba besi na wen site no wen emfa no mkoje plot no da be no mu break omkate sword omu breaking grounds da be no be say o mesi as percentage say contractor be na ye ho adwuma how much is it costing and to need track record And that's a woman Sakoko Jina Okoka say. Cramofon to Abamau because say we are Cramonia. Why am Mahama campaign, Mano? And to whom he has NDC.
But
yes, and when he has NDC and Mahama.
And yes, be a NDC cra a common said the Wokano. That if a Kobasi say a Christopher to Aba Ediama NDC and Cremofor to Aba the Ama MPP, yes, Omune a beluzu. But me fear is the kind of conflict. Yeah, Ubo Biso, ewa a mind Biso, yeah, a bombing, Misro. That is my problem.
Because when say MPP mono, Akufo-Addo no strategy no, e biana ba me apply no. Divide and rule, create confusion. O create confusion a, o fa akaka no afa akaka na de ko. But Ghana for we are too smart. Say ebeko the way Nigeria for aircon no. Ghana ha na tie. National Chief Imam. O Kristo ni osofo timi ko buko to National Chief Imam na asno abompa ya ma no. National Chief Imam Dini Bebda, ya was off for motor and tree at the Cocochino.
That's it.
I can say a connection my greater west Mensa Wutable. At a point, one can ko pese in Cramophobe, Ebe Peniswanka, or a Mosconesi Abuso Cano, Ubuno Wesi Amamo. Tie Ghana, dear, a Christopher in Cramofono, yet Tiasum Viemu.
Correct.
Any problem be a mini will be our Becca say. I mean to me befriended Nipas Messi because or ye cramoni. Sometimes Obana Christopher and Cramofo who the difference a woman.
Omuma no one first say.
Yes, who difference be a woman.
Now a baby a class FM almost a friend Nasaria. Sana almost a friend Nasaria. Minim so the soha. Minim. What Miss Wamo and my one no crampo dear Jai. Yes, Kuma. In
Kokabino, Kabira. Kokabia. The very ass here. You be trouble to have me kind and then I'll come out in a jashin. Mean Kabi.
Welcome.
And Sabi will be a nibble miachi. And yes, I'm mistaken. Now, Mrs. Zongus Nankasano. Mahama. Every need more votes than Baumia. Because Aliu Mahama no e kremoni onokra no e kremo kronkron Aliu Mahama no nitro no onya trofo onokra mpo no still NDC winning zongos enti woni track record enti ba omi aso bekwa ne sa enyame na na mabosomfo e na pushi no ana tise wa bodam enti Mahama NDC omunni so mo kwakogina be campaign say yes misu ye Kristo ni because sorry Assemblies of God enti no momra na mabompa ye mfa mame enye no enne ba omi e National Chief Imam ho a ne yaboabo ankrofo ne ye kochi omo say oba mu heli no ba omi aso e kremoni ba omi e event National Chief Imam event na Mahama pie ho no mo a e ya hwe crowd Mahama pie ho no ma na ba omi ajira Wosu ekramoni ba Mahama Kristo ni nanso Mahama otimi recite Mahama recite eye Quran no what is about me or recite Quran da what be da Mahama be recite Quran no from head to toe obeye bibia pepepe Mahama nim Kristo eye Islam kramosom no Mahama nim etiase ase ne ba omia kira me ba omia so oye kramoni what is about me wa quote one verse from Quran da what be da ene say na no kokoti eye Zakaria ode kwa honom no onkoti Quran ne hwe mumusa ba omia so betimi recite one verse from the Quran na ba omia na no beto dwa kwa hwe ye one ne yire samira omo ware omunyina no me ya Christopher because kramofo wade ya ni mo kramofo wade ye ni ma Christopher wade ewi asefo ni mo ma wade mo ko e ba omia enti ba omia ba be ye Kristo e kramoni Emra who say MPP mu de the easiest way to become a running mate is say we ceremony dia na ye kremos kufa unra kremna me sure pass kufo ni mu bi because kufo na discover about me me sure pass kufo ne tu no fo say ade ne be ye mre de amount so ko fa buta na do mo ma bo form say pa e be ye easy for you enti onu ba me ko meka da ben 2016 and ko meka
and the first time ko meka 2016 no bi o so ye kremoni omu ye chiriwia
chiriwia na nkasa kro da omo ye chiriwia no na Bawumia na masol dem a obu kotodwa asofo do mo nsa eto no so bom paye ba ko Islam no a it's against that. Bawumia ye chiriwia o chiriwi omo ye chiriwia no sa bre no kra na Bawumia eye 1 month your friend say bosom akoto konkro eye bosom konkro no sa bosom ni pa na Bawumia di tro wo do se me bo a ko Bawumia profile na bo say Bawumia ne tro do no a wadi no wodi no ewo Ramadan ebra ye chiriwia e wona Bawumia di tro na we jana be ka che say wo ye kramoni ento be hwe so nto afa abafa kramo papa ben America kramoyi America kramoyi
say Samira krom fa no mama fo ni mama so ye smooth
ai hwe Bawumia mama so wo hu say mark bi da ha na we Samira mark Samira senya campaign ta ma hu no so oguma ya fi kire me national event program Samira kwa ase a oguma ya fi ento woni ne yiri nyom ya scammers ano mo scamming crowd say ye kremofo ye krem omunya kremofo Bawumia obi a ono the favorite meat e pork whiskey Bawumia whiskey na no mo win election or win primary or win primaries I was meeting central for or meeting central for
unwun wo he
ene kwada kwa chicken Japan to me Kenya Japan den say so oboa o mo no hudua so no pork prekonam enya favorite meat
Kenya Japan is it true?
Obisa say it's true on say Kenya Japan di na chi o se aboa on siu no
no me I haven't heard it if you fact me in them say is it true?
Is it na nipa no o kan wasem no se ba Kenya Japan onya credible la ka ba be fele do chi se o campaign
what Africa Japan
mate
you have it
mate
you have it
na mate
me be me bo
I don't have the video but it's something I got net no so search say you get it
okay all right that's fine
enti Bawumia onya kramoni papa bia be reso so oto abade ama no na sika na aba na obi epe bia die ana obi ayedede ento ondo mo ye omo ana ese Bawumia campaign Muhamad Sizongwa onya baby mfani nansi and last year Bawumia ko Kumasi Alaba Bawumia ayiniti eteni V8 mu na enkrofo na mokra ase ensuo to aso obi ahu no we Obama oye kramoni Obama onye kramoni Muhamad Sizongo se stampede ensia enti no zongo vote ni nyina no ekọ and I tell you say nkramofo no about 80% will vote for Muhamad
Debio
because nkramofo nye boni aye
no unim ade bia e funny unim say even Ashanti region any other places you can Ghana entirely bojo business eye nkramofo na eye bojo business pa
makola ye da ni history say say ye
before no esana nyame abo
yes
now can say pepenia odidwa eya je say onya 17 cedis a no de akosesa $1 no o hwe bute ekura wa na so o hwe ni bottom sika ehye
2016 na kramoni so okomeka no hia 11,000
pe
no okomeka
today on
75,000
what are you talking about? I'll come back. Ani Lante says Bawumia has started developing Port Bellew. Masa Kuma P, good afternoon, Commander. Watching you live from Techiman, all right, thank you. Larry passes, Commander, I report, sir. Thank you, you are welcome. We have Abdul Rahman says we shouldn't forget that Muhammad's mother, a late mother, was a true and proper Muslim. Okay, all right. So Harris Ben Alpha says watching you live from Louisiana, USA. You're doing a great job, Bobie. Just leave on tour alone. Why he will never agree with you, Johnny for your good evening, Bobie. All right, but on top, wait a quick one. When him say Omama Felicity no more bail. Omama ama governor no bail. Police for now omo babe share omo dwane. And me no can say Felicity eda sote
a strategy
a strategy
is a
there been two police in Ubedi no ana na be
dey dampare akufu IGP one ne dom because dampare a more politician than even Akufu and Bawumia themselves.
No, wait, Ghana for you, ya more bail. I'm a governor that's what.
And so I want to be processed in the age no anyway.
They have been 2 days. So be do one.
Na adia yen san found custody.
Into
1 meet bail conditions.
And
that is it.
Na day.
That is it.
Ade obi a ka kire o say kwasi asem na mudi no.
That is it.
Enti wo ayohonu unim nyansa. Jesa wo sori kogina sori dem so wate asori ansa na wo so unim nyansa. Enkola ka asem aboa oman ni nyina. Wagimi awo nti no. Munim nyansa say even when the court has given them bail, ya mo monko. Sesi na obi
se ka say ensa remand wo mo a komu wie na they will match them.
Sesi na obi sande me say democracy have for ni bi ewo Tesano police station. Tesano police commander na ka kire ne say just a Friday no be ja no. Even when the court amba omo bail no just a Friday. How?
Ya de ebe bono. Ya de ebe boss sa commander no.
O man be kura
a doctor for our strike. Sada no ana obenya. Sada no be your
no, o man be ni. Enti bedru be bi no ankwara no be bowura aye police station na afi do mo sasa niam aye jimi. Kwasi afo se ti aso ha ya adwene ya dai. Enipa no watch no unlawfully. And when you judge wa jimi no no so ma omo remand.
Na wantie.
The whole world that kasa sa bepem sambre. What do we want court? What mo bail? Jana man enko.
High court judge no a. Enra o refuse Oliver bail no. Enti mo de ba ni say. What say? So ja Oliver ne ho hene. Obesa ba be lead demonstration biom akose unrest. And one of the reasons the high court judge did deny the
why
reason original so deny
obi cast and papa
deny the bill
obi cast and papa say also cause unrest
and no they be am come see this we na excesses of democracy and they be do something but Ghana for we have 59 days to make correction but na mama clarify before me papa abiam e wo UK they ka say abrofo no ko abrochire ho no mo a krofo bebre ho no mo ya ka o magudam a yeah, sure, almost because Omadjum come Ghana had no money than no. Was him as a year at the Papa Mancasawa. Oko Sakate Hospital. You are doctor for more dam. But on one I have phone, oh, her nurse phone. And to all the men say, care, Juma, oh dear, no. One a year care, oh dear. And now, Omo Mugum, your patient, or more your client, I know me. You want some me.
Democracy have for no. Felicity say what cantonment so sorry say what omo do abetena bonte asori na sikwa so say wo kofie na so omo wotu a omo nto ama governor no mo they should just work na so omo wotu a omo nto e dey wasem yakofa criminals akromfo ne ahye omo police atare soldier atare judge atare akromfo criminals foolish people what's your for say
see the ten say akufu adobaye no and na see ebe for be so a police ni no you make sure say nipa ni MPP ni. When was the last time I saw police for advertise a fan crop for and the MPP a polling station executives omo ma me no papa no omo fa asem ne afọ and the MPP to who demonstrator no who say we an political opponent who demonstrate against on government and dem na man say on for onya do onya o de ope and to treat no said the MPP ni enya NDC ni no o twe na bo so no
ademu when you have a police service that can keep people like over 48 hours without processing the person and bibi anya no you know it's like now President Jimmy so what is it
obi nipa no wadam already wadam 2 weeks
and did na we
opie by kwasa look fresh
and say
omo pie by obi look fresh
wo yo nu ya ma oba kura huntimi ne na and we okipu omo abekwa agodi na na be ndey e dey na abekwa akoye no why focha ya ma oba kura huntimi ne na
obetwetwe
ya do oba ma kura huntimi ne na just say Felicity we kwa agodi no wa na be ndey e dey na be no
we dey wala ka ewiabo
Dem asem
enkola so wa
say ade a essay wo man
so de be ma lawyer
ase ade a essay wo man ye nyina ye ni abre enkola ka ho asem a osibebu afu se adentina
ebi so anaye ni ya say de wo kan say ontimi nyi ebi so anaye ni ya because onim say bia Felicity wa ko shem 2 weeks a wo bay ne boyfriend o kiss ni be hia no anwumre bi be si say de amoye mienu nyina ade ate amoye mienu nyina Nipa obrofo betumi aye.
Analysis ni bi ho problem. Ana obi ase ne say ohunu a girlfriend asase wo East Legon ene wo ko ntokwa.
Our girlfriend etimi so timi etimi what one.
Ondimi nya wo omne takra de nunu ne motom ne ntum.
Who na sum.
What you will be? I tell you, the whole world they catch us and look. I don't know what you're Ghana for Gina Casasa, I don't know what you're in yet. And ya no more Ghana Penibia Casai, just a Kofo, a president Kofo, Penisim Papeninoa, I can't near Tikroma, a Diane, and a Yanni Deno. Just one
about me a birthday party, I say.
Oh, Bia Casasa,
what about me a
birthday party? Jano Sosa, o say, mean Jano. Yes, it has no, that's no command. I mean, we are a call.
Oche ba omi abebe party no a o man peninku 40 na samia ba omi team film na samia okutu aso no man peninku fo nua ba ko hye no fumpi wa ba ko hye ha sei aise kusi wa fanwa ediane ede
aden
enti it's all good banana ni kasam ni say Felicity omo nyina o madam 2 weeks no madam no na omo pie omo ho cry first ye na eti abonten omo wa efe kra se ye na eti abonten enti obi ade na hyem 2 weeks Nasa will say na got a granting be na say wo o making sure say the bail condition will be met and will delay no asad now call question 24 hours oh how yes oh how and the way will not deter them
and
the way it will not deter them
any part on your drug dealer
yes
on your medra on your
it will deter them and nana ni nyina you see say oh IGP like I said oh you're more political than the politician. Dan pare peso ye bibia emanu so akufo ado ni MPP fo ania to the extent say MPP fo co position kra no a still an opposition no more appoint on dan pare no as IGP do peso ya no MPP co position kra no pese yes MPP from opposition or more appointing so man may IGP for the opposition party in Ghana
me who young girl be a placard na no nkola ndem so acho so se e die na Akufo Addo ni a police for ji wo wiase e den wo ji den otan ni bra be hye mu ani abre mo ho den otan ya otan mo de yawo na nam te se de obi afa mo bibi musu mutu mu ni hwe obi anu opa mo ade
na ya mo ya se o madan kesi o masie kasa kesi o mo dem nyina ho to efe na ho to mu ni bi bati ase ba me no mienu ye dan e timu a akatachiri kro esu ayete no ye to ho 5 minutes ma ne ada
den ya
enti ya
why
the kind of peace I want no person obenya bi oni bi
we na nipa we ku asi na de oye ku na chi na akotachire ncha kubo ni tu a na ne ma to say na papa ye police ni e chi no
the so called human rights activists aye wo Ghana omo so omo de omo ye gender advocates ya chewo de mema kra de omo de mo fa say enkwase afo yenka manasem
say exclusive
yes ya che ema Felicity and detain more than 48 hours
yes
ya che ema detain 48 hours
beyond
edo makwa kogu judge now o sentence dodo na judge no sentence dodo na so yoba ene de na kwa kotum ne time so ekra wo se eja no kra no eno kra no mo say hold on use every means to punish them for no crime committed
Debbie
because woman say there is no way Sake is way and there's no way
there we
untimi njelu bia
e dey na ujeli ni say
yeah punish omo ehi yan punish omo na bia that's no na Japan asmo ka say be ba nti no anti you see they see the demonstrators say omo ye NDC for and to social media MPP commentators and MPP social media users omo describe protesters na actually omo say mwa
really
yes emwa I can show you my minyi bi nchiro sisia emwa that's how they describe them emwa kind of describe omo they see them as any ntino yanka omo
what is this
but omo refi 59 days to the day
anyway nana akwaba
eni akwaba
boko yeah we cry me bisa boko Brady wa brebi.
Jama makop bre ahasua bi.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah,
It's all
very,
good.
very,
It's all
very,
good.
very
Na boy amane and LGBTQ demonstration boy amane
wakwa me pie anopa ahomachi be se free no 9 bremu
patch your microphone here
ahomachi no 9 bremu abepem sabre ma bra hasue bia na de tiene se kwabra wo be kae a se President Kufuor be mampani from 2017 and adie bia ye nyina nim se ye secret LGBT na ye Ghana ha but na ye secret ye ade a na into atese
ye friend Amodin
ti obeye mampani no na nano ekofa amane bra eba o my Ghana mu kabra okoye interview bi na interview no okoka say it is bound to happen say oba betimi aware be ma betimi ada ne enuoma sabio LGBT no ede banyina oka any 3 days pepepe na LGBT for baby office Ghana on baby office Ghana ha no kabra asofo ni penifo kukudam achocho akasetia na yenuanum awomra shebedwam ye no da oma no ye Sam George omo ye se omeye mra ebetimi asisa de ne kwan kabra oma pass mra ne sane ye nyina ye nim no na akasa omampani Akufuado de ne nsa be hyase ena omampani Akufuado ne wo faase a ye friend Kofi Asante bedi atuo ode krata bi koma amra shebedwafo or address speaker letter no through the speaker Kwabra letter no was very insulting and very uncalled for. However, Mr. Speaker, as you know no or the enyoma egu akwam ema ekoba se the was say esefata bia no obeye e aboane man Ghana ti omudi kan tro se the abani se sebio kofo bi di asem na court nti asem a court ni nti no omo entwentwen omo na so kabra asem court ni nyanko court asebi enye subjudice na mpenifo se aboane be wu no nyanwu ya yemfre na aboafu nti se wo hwe the tendencies no ne nioma ekoso kabra mind you after my penny interview no and the nioma bi pie dwa usana Luxembourg president aba our ne wife our ye obema the whole prime minister
omedi twa one night wo Jubilee House
omo eba ana kabra obe kan so a napo ono na education minister okoje some facility be free Sweden about $28 million. Yeah, or say or the babe ye textbooks nioma no muno textbooks ni bi ba ye ube kaya no my true comprehensive sexuality education akola kindergarten ni no okosua se me ye be man so efine kremeti mi akase me yoba metima ye transgender na metima ye bibi all these nioma basa na ewu enti yakoba se afi na wo se omutimi ema yetimi ye friend sen oye kire na yede etia enhyehyeye a Akufuado no ade egu akwan mu a or remote control the electoral commission no I say electoral commission the Supreme Court say ombeyire omo ho aye adwuma no enti eno ho ye kire na Kwabena yekoye na ensuo se ebowa Kwabena enkasa ensuo ebo yen ya Kobi papa idika kwa Attorney General any Minister for Injustice office
mokoton
oma obi na beje omo nyina the Attorney General
wadwane me sana mekano because ono anim ne waye because Chief Justice say ya asem na gu ne so ena ono so na e wo say oye enti the kobaye no Kwabena. Anyway, okay. All right. Mame bo we so tew galam say as the phone. Okay, that's fine. But mame obia send me message bi onto or say one of the judges no attach ya
okay.
And about also attaching a brother.
That is no media.
Yeah, omudi
I'll be surprised.
But also or GD and their pictures.
Information we are so many
and they are sending.
Now you see say a NDC MPP fighting NDC.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And attach anom de so mo abusuano omo galam say no mo mfanya hwe ntino. Obviously they will be angry. Say any rational sane person ebe kan galam say asem. Ko attach anu no onwa pointing inside actually if you order him fi order. Nti we no and sheda nyama bia. But you see the way these guys are running the country, nobody will be provoked. Oya dey ya ebe to aba ayimu afri ho. But ohun Media na mede apietu asem ye example no nipa bibini wa jimi onim nyansa into ye de ya ontiase when apietu was the IGP kwasi asem bia wodi bi okotra fie nu a afa de young boys be from Oman FM ni this year ni no afa na oba public abeka say the justice system no enye inti asem ono akra de court no ehunahuna no inti waje akire di
dan pare de obebre because okra no onyini
na oti ho aban besesa obekọ retire obi be pass ma to so we police ni obi pass ma to so am wadem obusuani bi bedem inti enyansa say while you are in the atar, do it right. Say appear to share to toe a year yembran semi year. Say I'm going to traffic and concourse. Yo, a yansa,
a so bro for him so baby a boy tria.
And question ye. Indiana now say, we are police Nina, Operation Pabwa, we see from King. We
IGP, I call 59 days.
Ah, and now, bueno. Yan to say titini be say your mama na decide you by 2 weeks now there's so towards our GP abon sem kole buba any other no be kum nipa be 10
2 weeks say
MPP kwa na woni yo honu nyina na no omko bye munsi kwa so nko so we are no ma fa akira akọ unim say ye boa party no na
by this time was say what throw resignation letter there to aka brand
no me I don't need you
latest by 8 December. And I know when your brand envelope now they are shame. We are not.
And then many police ni be say was say, "Yeah, no, yes, just to provoke a man for against the MPP party." Now say no, me, I don't need you to get me provoked. The dollar CD rate no idea provoking me. The port taxes no are enough. My electricity bill, my water bill, water shortage, gas shortage. No, good to provoke me. I don't need you, the policeman, to aid me to get provoked. You sumrano pep di mrano so. That's all. Anyway, but my answer got here Kwabena Japan be ma for
sure.
Say Yebenya. So Kwabena Japan on City TV with Bernard Avle and 53% predictions and Cantamios movements. All right. So again, take it.
He was the head of economic management team. So if the currency moved from 4 to, he was the head of economic management team. So if the currency moved from 4 to 16 under his tenure, It is one we should question his competence in dealing with whatever he promises on the economy, because that was the basis.
Then Muhammad should not be standing.
Well, Muhammad's currency exchange depreciation was not like that.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying yes, we are comparing records.
And on the currency exchange rate, yours is worse.
That is one.
But that's very important.
It is important. There are many
exchange
things.
Rates, inflation,
there are many things that we have done
are the critical rates.
There are many things that we have done much better. And so we are carrying our message to the people, and it is resonating with the people. Yes, we accept the difficulty of the exchange rate regime. We know that. We accept that. And he's moving on.
Has he accepted that? Has he apologized to Ghanaians?
He doesn't need to
politicize it.
Why do you? Why? Because I mean, the fact that you are not able to attain certain things doesn't mean you should come and apologize. I don't understand this obsession with apologies.
He said if the fundamentals are weak,
we have an election to win.
He needs to deal with that.
We have an election to win. We are confident our message is resonating with the Ghanaian people. They will take the decision on the 7th. And you and I will come and sit here and see Dr. Bobie do 53%. And then you see that the people, they respect him, they trust him, they believe he's a good person, and he's the one who, he has got clarity of thought.
He was the head of economic management team. So if the currency moved from 4 to 16 under his tenure,
it is one
we
of
should
the
question his competence in dealing with whatever he promises on the economy, because that was the basis.
Then Muhammad should not be standing.
Well, Muhammad's currency exchange depreciation was not like that.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying yes, we are comparing records.
And on the currency exchange rate, yours is worse.
That is one.
But that's very important.
So this is Kwabena Japan on Bawumia. Their message is resonating. Message bay, I'll say the message is resonating. And it's so amazing that Osha Wamwa, just about 6 months or a year ago, they were telling us how bad Bawumia is. They are the same people. And no more catch say the Bawumia. Even when they were telling us Bawumia is bad, the dollar was 14 cedis. Now it's 17. But I'm saying no, it's better. Come here, Japan for you.
Nana, the truth is, Nipa MPP ni bien honma oyisu niti ededwin. Enti so be hwa so bi MPP mu a ne kasa anko. Ofri MPP mu a ne kasa anko. Hwe obi ti se Solomon Owusu ala sa o tia na meka no nti meka wo na chi meka maka na nimpen. Solomon Owusu wo MPP no ti kwan no ofa so kasa. Na enne hwe kwan a ofa so kasa. Hwe Dr. Ata Kennedy said no si kasa e bra na oye active member of the party. Enne hwe said o si kasa. Dr. Amuakutufo of KNUST Nana ebra no ye active member MPP hwe kwan a no ofa so kasa na enne hwe kwan ofa so kasa na omu nyina sankrofia wabo mudi no afedi asem omoka ne say it's no longer party interest, now national interest, Ghana first. Enti alanche mantin be catch us Ghana first. Solomon Owusu be catch us Ghana first. Adenta Municipal Mix or be catch us Ghana first. Because they are no longer a member of MPP. And MPP nibia so be breaking away from that case, no. Nana won call back okro be say film. Alanche mantin break away. Was akwa want to mean tina. Obe free. But NDC is not like that. Obi friend this moi. Nana, no back canoa just was back. Bezeden, the same thing. Obeda Samoa, the same thing. Nana couldn't drag my runnings and the unyaya. NDC. Muse somewhere 2 years ago, no mere propaganda be NDC for here kwame faso amobe wakame na neba Zanato ashase omo ye no obi wa one ma me ne pa ba ne kondo odwa kondo ne ho chehye no. And the NDC is a political party. The way city and who free moi one kasa be pesa obeko back. But MPP nipa ni free moi what is a aponche stubborn aponche a na 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 to buom for 1 week na omienu obi opia uhu na chi kwan bio sa na MPP de ete sem krofoko omampani kufo ho omo ma get closer to him so oni ni di nkomo a asema papa ne beka no mayemma ne microphone when MPP party event ase obeka direct opposite because NPP is not never trained. Omo tradition no they are in training omo say omo no should focus on how to build a country called Ghana. Name ya train omo say how to lie their way to power, deceive the people, and then feed on Ghanaians. That is their training. Na go photo na Kwabena Japan we engineer we nimnyansa. Utie interview on one kasa kasa no ye environmentalist. And only your protect ope or cassette say as I say send on ni nya enukra no cassette good wa yetu. Obi o say can say environmentalist. Na ye ka say Ghana yen sasim degrade yen kwa yen say ABC the free say Jankopon ba de e de Ghana asase dom yen. Ebra Nyankopon bo wi ase kura no se asase so ye sakasaka. Answer obeka se eponkoda ha na asase na meponkoda no. Sabre kura no na asase Ghana asase na nse sabre kwa Nyankopon kura nchiche mu no na epunu nyina bom na ense se de na ase. Ni e ka ho asem a wo se den e NDC for now we have election to win. We have election to win. Until let's not talk about Galamsey. What is Galamsey? How they can jump for say, I don't know the entry at Twaba we are near fighting.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, Twaba we are.
Can you imagine?
We and before so about Tampa. One a national women organizer.
So Okronfo. No about
Tampa. Yeah, because we took Galamsey.
That's how they
because we took Galamsey. And Tiem Fan Tuncheng. Akufo-Addo, why a president for 8 years? Went me and fight Galamsey. Organized labor said declare state of emergency. Was your mama me break kakra. Yamao 8 years. Went to me account 2 months now. Mede me baba ma o se ware no. Shani nyinsa no onwo na tumi badin. Enfie pare nwotwe. Went man se me ba nyinsa. Me be fa me ba kwa na busia asinkonya. Wa frem akwa kogina dan achi adan a. Me ma one last chance. Na be shani nyinsa. What be that? And it is all about how to get money. They don't care about Ghana. This is MPP. But Nana Winim, the more MPP talk like the way Kwabena Japan Kasa, and they still have confidence, say they will win this election to the extent, say, we crap predicted percentage of the Bewino.
Say 53%.
And the chair will say, the MPP, Jina Swap, person they win election, and yet the yen. And yet it's not about you and I, you vote. Say minu any Ghana for vote said the enemy and the be determine ever decide who becomes president and MP this election. MPP force him say I doubt to say MPP Becca says the way Musika say because I say the electoral commissioner now show more to the stand say was mon concord that may be Agbena Marie Media Modamona and this for Pomunye de Bia traps na mas set ya mom na doso and titi we kure nyanoa we be nyanolo filo menyawa menyaba and timo relax it and when the mo pass the be ya mo be brigana fo ani so mo de mo nteba o mia enso nya bom kurududu say pe enso ni sha say gugu say poma ne meginam na enso mu no na mo ntwala mfa ka say ba mia hard working wo ye adwuma nyen ka say ba mia campaign because say Ghana for vote pa na de beto aba. How can you tell me say Ghana for be the why Ansah asini en kwa yesu na to aba de ama? How can you tell me say mona musi munim de mona musi munim sika 7 ntotoye ba o me na kire ye niama ye digina so hwe o man bia sika 7 ntotoye enyina so no de ma ye na kire ba ko a MPP record no is superior to NDC. Mahama Efria Bemuno. Now we can a challenge the Mahama face here. 2013, 2014, 15. Wet market cocoa price call from oil call from gold call from. Yenzo him says I am a commodity way and a little Ghana. Plus Ebola esabeka ho. Mahama nim nyan sentino. Ebola chagana hu nyina hia na enuro no ye de kosa Ebola for ya de no. Na Ghana ha NEC center na so Ebola mra ha. Mahama
you believe say Ebola no shasia na Akufo Addo akotete wo Mahama so wonnim na ma Ebola e bagana e kwaya adia de be yew no wompe
enene
as if say Ebola no o ye gonja ni tiji so de gonja kasa ka kire no
nyansani Mahama
COVID baya na wo
na Akufo Addo na kofa COVID ne bayi Akufo Addo kofa COVID ne bayi
we nya no ho abu
the same time Mahama ekoje getimo 2 fo mienu Akufo Addo ne Kali Bishop Conference at the power mu twa Mahama say Mahama should have added common sense to compassion na sankrofo ne ndo mabaha no America for ho tanti no anhwe terrorist ba attack Ghana atino mu di Mahama no enzo Akufo Addo baya no ama the unfettered asset to a America ban a soldier for ne yemfa ye airport yemfa mo free ene ne de wa anwene ho say America for atamfo atwa wiase nyina hye church hunyi no omo de ho abufo ba beto ahye Ghana for so wa anwene ho sa Mahama all the challenges that Mahama face here no Mahama eko IMF 2014 no kuta no homegrown policy century consensus okay yen revamp the economy no pharmaceutical companies yen so almost 600 million yen revive state companies bit say Commander Sugar Factory yen Kumasi Shoe Factory yen revive it na enyama bi a credit from anone ba no yen nyini na ha na pressure on dollar no see the no enko form jute cocoa board de bia e crab to from anane yenye bi ade jute factory yenye ewa ha wo de sanya mani na to akwan mu sabre no na Mahama sakreti stabilization fund at the sikato ho sinking fund the sikatum eye Ghana eye infrastructure development fund no the sikatum ni nyina wa create da ba first ni nyina de egu ho aho kire brem mpo na Mahama ye savings for Ghana wo ba be yo mampeni wo ba ye 8 years chese o first 4 years kwa nko na wie ye all the buffers Mahama create ni nyina no wo amti ni nyina ena wodi ni nyina sia wa ena sinking fund wodi sia wa get fund wodi sia wa eye kan say esla wodi sia wa infrastructure wodi ni nyina sia wa esa say MTN quick loan enti scan to mu ani ate ubehu no eye alert de be ma ni notice chese scan to ma me yi unhu biem to the extent say ene who take over from Mahama Uba January March and now kwaje a year templating bond $2.25 billion and now minu ka say you don't have even access to the international market commodity obeti me akosa wo kwa kwaji loan you don't have it Mahama economy na nye kra na inflation no na 15.4 wo ba ye utimi di koya inflation kokodu 54%. And then now what almost 60. Yeah, when then now what's over on what about to say why no inflation is saying a 21 point something %. Still higher than the baby Mahama edo to ye. Obi our catcher say you will never borrow because you have the money here. What me borrow my Ghana your public debt is almost 800 billion. From Kwame Nkrumah Perso to Kufuor to Rawlings to Mahama to Atamers Ekaija 120 who did just 8 years Eddie over 680 billion aka Ghana ka ho Ghana yetie nyina na obia pedjuma ope cocoa board obia pedjuma ope cocoa board die omu dollars no mu die obi e pedjuma ope Bank of Ghana because Bank of Ghana is Friday bia etu omoka sika de more no yetimi mo musika say go and spend this money for nothing and to be a Bank of Ghana ko and the cocoa board aboka Bank of Ghana aboka. You still believe say ukita superior economic the records over NDC and ne Akufo-Addo ukwe media message manusu sumina so se Bawumia kwa ne bedi Akufo-Addo ade a foto na Akufo-Addo abode ato ana se Bawumia na kasa kura abode ato as head of economic management team wa abode ato say they say we mate enti ntobo na watidi asie nie enti so obeye driver wa isu sa ntobo no e de abo life no scan way you don't have it ninyina achi no wotimi sa be ka kire Ghana fo esa kura be maye percentage say 3% 53% and my body ato ho because na dwen say Ghana nya Ghana fo na beto aba ma no wa ye ne niama achi say electoral commission be ye de ama no boboa na memfa sa akwanya we so nka nkire NDC for say the opam one mre ya penisi agi ahom ye nye etenya ntie su de yenya swada ma omonte na NDC mu no ase obi ya de pa na otena radio su bona ba so say penu ahya ase ejimi inse so be take inspiration wa ya ne more enti wo ya de papa ba ko na bona ba so say pe na ne tida no kon ho no ahya agi edi nsemfo. So this time round we are the papa kura yenka until say ube secure power victory I secure the victory power ediama NDC no we are the papa kura de bebu ani aguso because as ye pampan crofo one more Ghana NDC for ratio mu Ghana for show tituni the IT and the election directorate no as a nan say there questions amuko bisa ye electoral commission intelligent question now Ghana for bisa electoral commission ye registration na figures ni so na maka dia bom na ma dia ba matma identify na Ghana for bom some na party full soldiers na ehelimu na mutimu yam de enti adum pempezo di critical afi dia fro kra na on pese e be fro because we need time. Nobody will praise you again. Do the right thing until so be secure victory na musio mo na ma power we emfa okon ho
where
was it
where
now let me tell you this
where
said this election NDC for lose this election because of obi negligence
where
said the previous elections NDC for no ankasa mi ati asese most of the issue were internal and NDC for manusi simina so bomusio e dey say election ko che ni ewu say simasi no obentin and by the time I be discover no na no abusafo nyi na ma yira fi wiase
yo thank you. All right, so Vivian says look, you can't dictate to let me leave. Ja masimo. We mo Facebook di ana mo ni abre. Alaji akaba. So boko there. Good. Maminya adwuma we hwe. Alaji. Minima de crash say kroma kra no. Koso. O kan kwe south. Kwaya say NDC parliamentary candidate and Estadomako Kion decided say at least yes so mucha ekwai no so kakra. Also Dumelo akote gata bi mu wo ayawa asoma drains
where is this place? What's close to it's Shashi Hono, Shashi area, baby.
Emma Lydia Lassa, nom the police cost stop one. One saw Omantim. Omani. You are this kind of man or the Akogunim passe, where we are yanona yanono a ye. And as Tadomako Kion a cofa a ye a friend say grader. Just to work on the road, sabe a more trouble. The police for a say, Omunya Jumane, Abaye ye. Timamuni be ya, there be. My son to Tunamon Faso sa. Na, Diana me busa, am busa ya police for say. Enti, who police near ya small one. won tene hwe commander na sum no wasi kwa so no wagimi ana wo ya aboa se ekwan so atutu aban wo de yemfa de say ye wa aban a wagimi enti timamufo no aso omobeye you just watch this video from Okankwe South na se enipa no se ono abeye a wo si me the police for akọ pam wo say ye ma omonye. Can you imagine?
What reporter?
Someone.
Eddie Kaima Minchia TF4 Michia Senior Listowell Minia Hunto Ushe near Ecosu or mine Ghana. Sometimes minim se Nyamina ma a month for Jimmy C. And by association, among Jimmy, I don't get it. Say your war as foolish, fool, and your association to a certain political party, Emma or Jimmy, I don't get it. Because to be honest with you, for somebody to demonstrate, say, these are some of the things the person will demonstrate. Say, Mutu Abamamia, I can indeed help the community in our own way, you know. Okay, in the past, now I did a friend of communal labor in our various communities. So, young fun say, or near politician, or the bois community, no. Why are you stopping him? That's the question we should ask.
Wouldn't say gata muno what's and can't stop it.
Yeah, there be and can't stop.
The gata muno what's and can't stop it.
Because I don't understand the rationale behind say obi eboa the constituency are offering. But because it's a threat to the political opponent, you know. So won't me and you just decide not to do it as government, na individual per se. Or yeah, I don't understand why. Because it's something that can motivate Obimo in certain jurisdictions and certain areas. Say, almost no ombe emulating ya as you may see a money ni constituent. But then you know, Commander, I don't blame the police. I don't blame the Omokosi and Omokosi officer. I blame the leadership and I blame the youth because they don't even understand the reasons why
it's sad
what they are saying. So I don't blame them. I have a serious interest, and my interest is that mebano mitie Kwabena Achepon and mitie omo chi ekase yentu abama Bawumia because we are Muslim. But what munyantia ni say minya anamitie obi oye mampusini from northeast na oka asam say in the northern part of Ghana no yenya Gunja as president and yenya vice presidents as Dagomba and then vice president as Mampusi, who is getting to become a leader, who has become a leader of NPP and also a candidate for that matter so that Yebenya Mampusini as president. The Muslims in this country are not foolish, and every Ubia Oye Muslimi in this country has something that is embedded in his heart, not in his eyes or his nano nijidienu ewon heart no ewon kumam. And we have what is called protocol of Islam and principles of Islam.
Okay. In
every religion, even in Christianity, we have protocols of Christianity and we have principles of Christianity. Until you are not just a common or a nominal Muslim, but you must follow these principles and protocols. And one of the principles and the protocols say, as a Muslim, we are Muslim, that's one of the principles. 2, as a Muslim, you have to be an upright person. Obia yehunu sana otino, not chameleon style. We say you must be upright. Never be brave. But the question I'm asking is, maybe I'm not minya hunto about who the person of Bawumia is. And then to the extent say we challenge whether now me share a video 2 days ago me see a video about the Kennedy Ajapon questioning Bawumia say obetuma gina ni nim eka say on the preku.
Really?
Yeah, I looked. I said 2 days ago me share oh is there?
Hey,
I'm telling you, and you'll be in the control. I am telling you, sir, me 2 days ago. But wow. In this country, majority are Christians. We are just minute sect of in this country. We are not plenty as Muslims. And to say, politics based on tribal lines, politics based on religious sects. I'm not sure, say, NPP will survive this and Bawumia will survive this. And for that matter, Ghana and Kasa will not survive this. Because, say, you have a leader who is a Muslim and we have a leader who is a Christian. These two people have track records. These two people, they have track records. That's one. And these two political parties have records. And Yebimo grew to knowing, say, NDC is a Muslim political party, not even a political party. Yebimo, because in the area where we grew, now any political party apart from
the NDC.
The NDC. Not for the color, not for the symbol, but nema no mu ye at the time. And it's true. In the making of our Zongo communities, Jerry John Rawlings made it possible for everybody to understand, say, so when your holiday is coming from me, not the political party, not the constitution, but the political party. He fought for it, and that is why up to date Qur'an, it is not in our law books, because Obimu refused to accept that as law. I am talking about MPP. MPP refused to make it law. As we speak today, Bawumia is a Muslim, and he knew about all this in the past. He is a running mate. He became a running mate, and he's a candidate for that matter. But he has not visited that particular Muslims power, because it is just a conventional. It's not constitutional. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is telling us Muslims, say we are Muslim, no one pay we dia. I don't see what you would need. Sir, Oba is going to make it constitutional, and is adding 1 day, 2, making it 2 days. So we sure, and then that very day you will ubejiwa home. But you know what is more profound in? It said we have 3 different and 4 different beliefs or believers in our Islam sector. Yawo Ahl Sunnis, yawo Shias, yawo Ahmadis, and yawo Tijanis. And everybody has their day of observing this particular day. And it is true. The moon is either 29th or 30th. It is either 29th or 30th. So His Excellency, the former president, is telling us, say, Omo no mu shasiye 29th, we are giving you a holiday. Omo mu shasiye 30th, we are giving you a holiday. So we are, what at all do we want as a country, as Muslims? Again, because it is not conventional, it is not constitutional, it's conventional. Osi Oba is going to make it law, binding. Osaka say Oba, he's going to add another 1 day, making it 2 days, so that Omo Musha siye autisa au ishirina yauma, either 29th or 30th. So it's going to be 2 days, so that Obia Benyabi observing no penchen. Wow, Benyan 29th. Ubenya 2 days. Wow, Ubenya 30th no 1. What is all about? The person has come and to say Memao, the Hajj fare very affordable. Hajj fare very affordable. Your vice president Osaye candidates Emma MPP, and under his watch from 2017, Commander, you know the role I play as the president of Patriotic Muslim Front in this country, demonstrating the insensitivity of this particular government against Muslims community, to the extent, say, even to go to Mecca, everybody, every Muslim, a bompaye, say, the 5 pillars of Islam, no, obenya fulfilling nina ansana osako ne Mecca. But I'm so say the vice president is complicit to near or benefiting the increases of Hajj fares, we in any to the extent that today so we come Mecca. If you don't have 1 billion, won't mean come Mecca. 100,000 Ghana cedis, you can't perform Hajj. From 11,900 and do 12,000 po. Today, if you don't have 100,000.
So when Bawumia was going to Mecca, how much was it?
Bawumia went to Mecca, his first ever, was 11,900. Bawumia went to Mecca at us at the time in 2016. Now pricing your 11,900.
Is it the case in so say yes, it's a Mecca?
It's a case. Sir, if you don't have money, God knows you and I. God, Nyaminim. Sir, Bawumia cannot tell me, say, on this car, for which reason, and until the man up to 2016. Because, sir, on him, say, or Kwatuaba, and it is going to be something important in his life, Nonti, or Johnny Koye, for him to add a large Muhamad time. Now, who turn of life? Why? We all know Muhamad time. A lot of us went to Mecca. So does it mean say that's our time no Bawumia na huntono? And as at that time now how much was the dollar? Was the CD to dollar? Today how much is the dollar against CD? We all know about this. Ninyina nko or say meba I have identified areas where the problems are coming from. If you go to our Zongo communities today as we speak, our wives, yayirimu na yidi jwachain the male counterparts. Uko Nima, the petty traders, Bawumia, introducing e-levy to the extent that they cannot more save monies in their wallets, to the extent that they can no more, the Kaya Ye, can no more send 100 Ghana cedis and above to their families back home. Muhammad is telling us, His Excellency the former president is telling the Muslim Ummah, the Muslim community, that when I come, I'm going to make sure that I reduce the fares for you to be able to go to Mecca. I am going to make sure I abolish that e-levy, that useless e-levy introduced by Bawumia. Oh, but after you suffocate me, after I can no longer save my money for 4 years, and you are now coming to do what? Say Oba is going to introduce women's bank in our communities. But I have every right as Muslim to say Bawumia is insensitive. I have every right. Because we should a Muslim leader, the chief Imam, and he say now we're promising to say what you on throw. Say I have seen this dilapidated Makaranta. I'm sorry, Dean. Fadama.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Dean.
I went there to cover the story myself.
Sir, Meba, yes. I am going to make it a modern up to date Bawumia. You're Muslim. Me see as a Muslim there are protocols that you need and people will identify you by it. Sir, one, you need to be upright. Which one you need to be upright. I'm not sure say Bawumia ne papa ti ase anka. Obetcho no tro to say ye o old man. Oh, sorry, I know. The Zongo 7. I'm here Kwanta. Ukaya.
Yeah.
Where are the families? What are the breadwinners? Bawumia, you are telling us that whatever you would do to make us proud as Muslims is that you will take us to the pork joint and introduce us to the pork meats. That is all that you can tell us. You can only be telling us that Meba, as a Muslim, what I can do is to give you to take off your e-levy. But all that John Muhammad has said about the e-levy, all that he has said about the Zongo communities, all that he has said about the Muslim Ummah concerning the Hajj, I don't see who will tell you the promises of John Muhammad that he has made has never been achieved in the past. One, paying Islamic instructors, it has been achieved. One, the model schools that he promised, I know one that in Lamashegu is there. We have seen that numerous of those things are in place already, and for which reason Obi promise here, I believe that John Muhammad would be able to do that. Mami landed on the area of where Kwabena Japan spoke about. Muhammad is winning 53%. It's a fact. Bobie is winning 53%. What do you expect this man to say? This is somebody who has lost credibility in the political history. He has lost credibility. Before he joined the campaign of Nana Akufo-Addo, what didn't we see? What didn't we see? So for me, fighting for his livelihood is allowed. He's going to sing praises so that he can get his livelihood back. But the Ghanaian, for that matter, the business community understands what we are going through more than he Kwabena Japan, more than he Nana Akufo-Addo, more than he Bawumia. Nobody will tell me as we speak today, say the CD which is now 18 getting to 20 is something I should just laugh off. The cost of production as we speak as businessman, nobody will tell me that Bawumia and MPP has collapsed my business, and nobody will tell me the infrastructure omukobo busia for more than the entire generation of this country will tell me that when I come, I'm going to develop you and then make your life better because you think that your boss is useless. According to Bawumia, my boss is useless, and so when I come, I'm going to elevate your life from 0 to 10. Because as we speak, under you and your boss, my life is 0. There's no any development, there's no any growth. The business community, as we do know, have decided to come together to support John Muhammad so that their lives and their businesses will be bounced back when Muhammad comes back.
Well,
every morning, Maximat. We see Maximat.
What about good banks? Now,
That's what I'm saying. What about good banks?
SMEs.
What I say? So, what at all are you campaigning on? So, me know, I thought that when I start to talk, I will end up not, respecting the elderly, because if you have people like Bawumia, people like Nana Akufo-Addo, people like whoever, he's Ponkuju Papa, no, your friend saying, he was the leader of Peace Council, Reverend Asante. This useless cabal.
All right.
So we have no cause to worry that His Excellency God has already asked him to come and save the lives of Ghanaians.
Thank you,
John Muhammad. And we all pray that anybody in the past, we say, if you look at where you stand and look at where you sit, nobody will tell you that it is only John Muhammad who can come and rescue us.
All right, thank you, Alaji. But Felicity, I tweet BB, which me pese reading a quick. Rich Part Company at the Seahorse 5050 engine coolant and Abba. Boka engine ho buy. Na engine no enche na ne sunu enso anye de ye no ane Seahorse 5050 engine coolant ena ohia amanfo emfre was 0244 577 559 mo ampese mutunu dodo no Monsabeka. All right, so this is Felicity Nelson who posted here 1 hour ago, and me ba cho ya the Felicity ne post na ato ne meta post na ya ato ye page what has saying to you be abet me ya kai bi, and it's so sad that Ghana adru baby ayadru. So this is Felicity Nelson, and I read, my bail was granted around 11 a.m. yesterday. Yes. The court order was only sent to the police around 2 p.m. today. The police needs to sign the release. Okay, the police needs to verify the sureties. This still hasn't been done. Almost sureties no call. The police needs to sign the release form after verifying the sureties. This still hasn't been done. Currently, all the personnel at Ghana Police Service who need to do the verification and consequently sign the release form are at the court premises currently. Police station. The person who signs the bail bond closed at 4 p.m. today in the Samre Wapon. The person who needs to sign the bail bond at the High Court apparently won't be working tomorrow. See you next week. Do you see how the state conspired to frustrate its citizens? 16 days in unlawful custody and counting. Oka sedam pare ya boa na yonu ya boa mdidi fomwa omso montiase. And when you have a very foolish president, vice president Jimmy, Omo Famra, Omo Jimmy, they don't care about the law. Now we are Kwakuba Kwasiya way. Kwakuba Ku Jimmy way. Or no ya no more can 1979 Rollins Assem under democratic dispensation. You know no Nyaku oh sorry go Peace FM. Any akwana Kakankwasi Assem no. Professor no Jimmy no.
And down Paris and world class police administration no. One officer no or young man or two free.
Yes. Yes.
When world class police.
Yes. When world class police in wa. Omo ka no. Eya no mo ka nkwasi asem no enie.
For the past a year now, I've been raising this red flag. And it looks to me as though Akwai say me pekasa. Oh say Kwabena police ni bi me no wa here say you call demonstration no. Na wa frame me na me ntimi mfa ne call. Pani pa owo OCOP. I just want to be very categorical. Offer me no mama the course nyina a omoche yenuanom democracy hub for no. Now his pain now expressing and he say we have lumped all of them together. Kwabena, sometimes it appears we would have to do so because until the truth is known, sebi imperious, and the impression is that yamo ejuma na yediama ono wakamanwatu fine. Dan pare unse omo first day, second day, and third day yachi omo. Na ose MPP organizer, any youth organizer, almost started to almost free Dampare. And at some point, Dampare wasn't heeding to their call. Enti Baumia and a Fred Dampare. Say on chink on conform no almost say ni campaign. Mind you, Kwabena, last month Baumia campaign in a district. This district commander says on Pese Yebe torture. He has had enough of the torture. Kwabena, BBC 30 minutes after at the Chronic a call came from Dampare say a transfer. She said Akwai say MPP4 a program. Nioma mo yenye. Wo say because a MPP na Baumia na bench no. Yema kwan na ye de ope. The commander didn't allow. The next moment he was transferred. Oh, there were times na ye can Dampare ho asema, people were like, oh, Dampare were fair. NDC fought me frel. Oh, hona penny we are frel. Oh, hona software frel. Oh, hona we are frel. As if say, Dampare no, or ye immune to criticism. Say no, ahumana so amanfo ko. Nti utiwa no o ya fro listo wo kan yo. Kwabena kura kan. Semu de muhu no. Say ni. Kwabena,
they are using Suraj and your friend say akwawe
nipa on.
Dampare akwala no headquarters on Suraj and Asare omo na yes ade no because we enra mincho ano enra madam police ni bi watermale and of frame and also look bonia ekoso onyina Asare
yes
and Suraj and this abone no they take instructions from Nanabi
yes
and
Lord from Nanabi and Lord Common is our party and Kofono. That party name Ansah.
How?
You see, I'm just saying all this to tell say Yenja Yohunu free. Yohunu nka ho. Kwabra the enti see Yohunu nka ho.
Anyway, that's your view.
No, it's my view. I'm not expressing your view. I'm expressing my view. Yes. Yeah. The enti see Yohunu nka ho say. Now, I'm not leaving him out of say I was say otenase no yenhwe han na anyoma ekoso because president now appointed say be director of operation deputy IG in charge of operations meboa. Now police nimu no command and control said you be anim say asoye bi na adwuma command and control na adwuma. Yama position as a deputy IGP in charge of operations. Kwabena, police adwuma no. Ninyina is about operations. Meboa.
Yeah.
I mean, protection of lives and properties, no. And your operational duties. Meboa. So, it means say, as at the time now, you appointed Yohunu no. Now, Dampare had been rendered redundant. Meboa. So, and ye kwan bia mefa so a mintimi ma nya adwuma no mefa so. But what stops obi to say Yohunu to tell that story to the world? Because police people na omone me kasa no Kwabena, that is what impression na omode ma. Now e die na si Yohunu kwan se obeka e wo bedwam anaso obeka kire nipa o appointed ne se opani e free da o appointed me no Dampare ma me nya madwuma. Because this demonstration in whom your manual no, Yohunu only more shade. Obi make me say Yohunu nekwa a ma command. I don't parry a ma command. Obi make me say Yohunu suman is one conquer Jumawi. So Raj, now Uboni Dino, and you're director of operations. So between the director of operations and it yeah, well, yeah, deputy IG in charge of operations, one is superior. One is superior. And every day Dampare started say or destroy the Ghana Police Service by way of making sure say the bureaucratic processes are was say obia fam edi law and order so e police asoye ni mu no makasa Kwabena menka yen kamre say your Ghana Police PRO ba ko pene wo Ghana wono pene wo san krata say any regional PRO any district PRO any divisional PRO bi abiem na san ye di police enti asem si wo ketekrachi sesi ya a this assembly by Dampare office no aka say oh we dey mo nka ho asem nyesa no we sweep na under the carpet all to tell the nipa na wa appointed no ne say oh oye adwuma pa armed robbery swati meanwhile Kwabena, there is more armed robbery today than ever in this country. Snatching and snatching Kwabena, it has been registered more where Kwabena, Just call any regional or any district office, police office. Now I'm brief you. Wouldn't you be alright? Just my own brief you. Yeah, koso. Yeah, Emma, limelight da. You take all the information, you cover it just so that Obama Akufo-Addo no who say oh yeah adwuma pa, but under you there have been more criminality in the police service than anywhere. Under you, extra judicial killings, it has become like a it is rampantly. Onioma boni a wo yenti, ni bon a wa bon ni Jimmy, nkwasi asema wo die as police a wo ya IGP Jimmy. Entina for the first time, Akufo-Addo kura na adwene nya adwuma hu say no. Dan parima Jimmy die ba wo die wa Jimmy ni bo honta. Enti wo IGP may say ma deputy for the first time in the history of this country. And the yama wo dan pare IGP wo deputy. Say ni nya adwuma. A free southern na netikwa pai. Enti he does not even accord him that respect, sir. We am a deputy in Brani and Fadrin. And odi otan hunu, otan Jimmy tan, kwasia tan aboa giant tan. And odi tano, Kwabena san odi ye tiwa, Kwabena emrebi. Tiwa do dan kwa owo Yoko, When saw that you a police. She was seconded to that office. Now, Tiwa a driver, ye, and I was a Tiwa Kobi. One more Omukoja Tiwa away ye na sinina, dampare transfer munina. She everybody Alex men santokwa, Alex, echo retirement no. Alex and Kwala omene war officer. To say bia, when they me too icy, ebia when they me we no. Kwabena emma mienu ba ko na wa fufuro fresh akola teche than nsem. What transfer no at ne kwakurase. Just because your friend is saying there be Tiwa Alex Mensa akwala. But Naboku, what is the issue? Ade bi na aye or how abeto on mine. On mine so. Eya sell on mine no future. Sell ye kwaye. Ena enkwala bi say ye be kwa ka ho asem. Yes. Dampar wa bodam kura into nimi nyansa say someone look at the message. Ye enkwala no ka no. Ena akoba say iwanya orders searching. What did na court? Ya money bail. Eya dia ben kwa. There you ye keep Felicity. Any ama governor nom ye keep you kopem the next 2 months into yiri bodam ni no na waye yi me did that pare yiri to asisi a obehu no na yiri bodam ni no na ne yare na asa ana so be go do om no omanyem ya mo bi bail enra 11 am enye Ghana ene wa sebe emwa edi animu a. These were the people in the 80s, 90s, not almost say Rollins, almost a human rights activist. Any anama kwakuba kono ye me bufu no. Yene anama omo ye me bufu kwa me se ba kan no ye me bufu kura wa wi ase a. The way omo tra kroma on Peace FM, and a Rollins style, and I said, look at Kwasias Yamobi bill since yesterday. You decided to use your discretion to keep the person because nana be a boy way, nana be a boy way. I got boy and who fee of free set. Ne see a tipa and a crop when you scatter.
Oh, free set, our Joe, Nwakwa Tom, Eddie Didi, way, nana be way, and me flow police near our school. No, I can't match was you, San Mayano. How? When you have our laws, clearly the laws are there. Into the mra eye adwuma na oban no ye nyina ye tremu fefa na aye dey
na Akufo-Addo na suma o o kai ne etu won say Gregory the same thing Bawomia the court granted Gregory bail.
Yes,
the police said there be yempeni. It's a lawless country under so Akufo-Addo
Bawomia
me on send me where ya ba umia eka corruption asem. Nowhere. Ontimi nka. Ghana nia ewa wakuma mu so obeboa yen amiatu eye ba umia Akufo-Addo so that the laws of this land can deal with them no mesra obebri otu abawia enkofie police station abeto aba no stay there, make sure so could do police station wa mo be identify mo ho in a group. Police ni baako attack obi unlawfully. Defend yourself. So man chere police form do amo ba. That's obi ekwese police atare, obi ekwese soldier atare at the bower. Defend each other. Moving in groups. Stay at the police station. Don't go anywhere. Don't let any policeman tell you, say what to obey we are. No way. Mempre, ya catch Asante region. Ya beko kumasi ako catch omo. Stay there. Just any okun eto. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. Just okun eto police station. Don't go anywhere. Stay there.